Hello, hello. Welcome everybody back to WIP IT Thursday. Uh, as you can see, I'm still on my current addiction, chroming figures. Well, you've probably seen this on the channel before. I did a little kit bash for Silver Sable, using the Jocasta body. It's like, Silver Sable's supposed to be chrome. So I started chroming. I also too went ahead just fixed up, touched up her face. Her eyes are centered those up a little bit. Also used some pastels and some blending stubs. Put a little bit of like a color on her cheeks, above her eyes. Took a little bit of red paint on the bottom of the lip, give it a little highlight, and glossed up her, shined up her forehead band to
She
chrome.
looks good. That's how she should look.
Debating about if I want to do anything to the hair yet. Might need a wash and some dry brushing. But right now, she looks good.
Yeah.
I got a good chunk of the body done. This is clear coating the body and applying the uh, graphite powder and polishing to a shine. This is the second coat on this. And I got their harnesses done. That was just one coat on it, where it's a lighter color. Still got to do the forearm pieces. I'm using a set of Quakes. I had, where was it? Painted up some like glove cuffs, like from like a Dazzler figure with the retro card. And I think I dropped one in the powder. It got stuck to the Silver Surfer surfboard, and I dipped it. And that stuff, it's gone. It is so light. I'm guaranteed it's sunk to the bottom of that tub of graphite.
I think the gauntlets look better like that.
Yeah, I think this is actually going to suit the character better anyway.
Yeah.
We
got Gary in the chat. How you doing, Gary?
Hey, Gary. And he's already different word. I thought I said an F word there. I clear coat with the biceps and the feet. Got those ready to go. And what else? I'm putting another coat onto the ironclad head. I cleared it. See how shiny I can make that sucker. All right. Let's get some latex love on my hands. Try without ripping them because my giant hands.
Yeah.
No, we didn't put no background music on. Comments. Brand. We'll get some not Dremel sounds, but a little more. This is just an ambient sound. And we get to go on the big screen.
Yeah, I'll give you a full.
All right. Let's see. Yeah, if it doesn't fit, I will not quit. Oh no!
He's got the glove.
All right. Cough. Get ready to bend over, cough.
He said you should blow into the gloves first.
I'm going to set my mouse to the side and let you handle the clickety clicks. Get my respirator on. That is definitely required with this powder. Go in the Darth Vader mode.
Would a surgical mask be okay too, or?
If it's, I would. I don't. Possibly be all right as long as we got the bendy wire around the nose.
Yeah.
N95 would definitely work.
Oh yeah. Easier to get them on if you blow into them.
Unless you got hot breath and it makes them all damp inside.
I still feel bad.
What?
I still feel bad for the guys back in the early days. The guys who used to unravel the entire condom before putting it on. They learned quick that they didn't have to do it that way.
Well, this is what.
Sorry, what was that?
This just went to a different direction than I was thinking than that.
Let's stick the chromie.
All right.
Oh.
Make her get in here and we make her lines.
Jeez.
What?
Pretty good at that.
A lot of practice here lately.
Gary says once the gloves came out, anything goes. Yeah, we're talking about everything now. So, shall we discuss?
Discuss what?
Marvel Legends reveals.
Oh, yeah.
First off, I'm going to talk about the Hulk because damn right he's going to be the first one on my subject list. But as we talked about yesterday, I'm not very happy with that.
No, I was expecting something like Hulk #1. It's like that don't look like the Hulk from issue #1.
No,
the head looks like a child, like a angry child.
It does. It looks like an angry toddler. You know, like
it don't look Hulkish.
No. And that banner, you know, you would have been better off just repacking that Peter Parker head from the retro Peter Parker.
Why didn't they use the new Moon Knight body? Instead of skinny, like horrible MCU suit body over and over.
Yeah. I don't know. I get that they wanted him to be small.
But I don't even like the head sculpt for Banner. It don't look like Banner.
No. Like, I mean, he's been drawn so many different ways, but that doesn't say Banner to me. The only reason why it does is because you have him standing in front of the Hulk.
Yeah.
But I mean, they went very, very lazy with this one. Okay,
There's
like
no
I mean, all it is the gray Hulk repacked with a new head.
And there's no paint.
No, and
the previous gray Hulk at least got shading.
Yeah.
It's a beautifully done figure.
Yeah, but and off the top of my head, I can't tell that Egghead that's supposed to be coming out soon. Is that still the same body, the old suit body?
Oh, I don't know. I never paid attention to it because that's a figure I don't care about.
Yeah, I only cared about it on clearance for a Banner custom, but you know.
Yeah. Well, I'd still probably get it for that because I doubt I'll buy that set.
Yeah. Gary says he can quit anytime. He's talking about the Graphite.
Yeah.
Let's see. Gary also says I actually don't mind now when I can happily pass on the reveals. Yeah, exactly. Picking and choosing never got easier than this year. I'd say the last couple of years, really, for me. Wildcat Kyle says I can quit powder whenever I want. I'm not an addict. Game changer.
Where I kept seeing.
Hey, not so Super Mario. What's up, guys?
What in the world? I don't see any of those comments.
You're not seeing them?
No. Well, there they go. They finally showed up. I don't know what was going on. I thought Gary saw himself.
So yeah, I know it's this is only going to be his 4th year collecting. But yeah, I mean, as a Hulk fan, oh, nice. You know, I've been waiting for something new from for the Hulk, and
Yeah, just
that was a
another
big disappointment.
just another reissue of the 80th body.
Yep.
I was expecting that anyway, but I was expecting at least a better head.
Well, once they showed that lab coat, you knew that Banner was coming eventually, but I guess you kind of had better hopes.
Yeah.
Now the Thor 2-pack, not bad. That they went for, like you told me yesterday, that was what's his name?
Thunderstruck Eric Masterson.
Yeah, Eric Masterson.
But you don't have his mask.
Yeah, exactly. That's why I just thought it was a different version of Thor.
Yeah.
And then when you showed me those pictures, it was like, oh yeah, that's definitely who he's supposed to be.
His mask. It was like one of the unique things about that one.
Yeah, it was to hide the fact that he wasn't the real Thor.
Yep.
So, what would have been the big deal? It's an all new. The head looks like an all new sculpt, right?
Yep. New helmet and everything. Unless they want to use it for Thor later on and just didn't want to pay for like tooling for a second helmet.
Yeah, Gary also agrees. Masterson Thor needs his mask. It's so daft. Because you know what? Somebody who doesn't really know very well, it just looks like another version of Thor.
Yep. Well, they got the boots right, got the exposed skin around his abdomen right, but they didn't get the helmet right.
Like seriously, like something so minor that they could have just added that to the damn helmet as they were as they were doing the helmet. They could have just added that.
Yep.
I don't know. Like, see, stuff like that, it's just so lazy. So already, like those 2 packs would have been, oh yeah, I would have jumped on them had they been something for us. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah,
I don't need that Hulk.
I already have the Marvel Select Destroyer, so
yeah,
I'm like, yeah. The Marvel Select one's a beautiful piece anyway.
It is a beautiful piece.
You know what? It'd make it look really good, though. Chromed out Destroyer, maybe?
Oh. He's shiny. Gary says, they get so lazy trying to get as much out of the buyer without offering more in return. All they do is push people to wait for them in the sale. But you know what? I agree 100%, Gary, but the thing that kills me is they sculpted the new head. Like,
yep. Unless they were like, they sculpted it in a way where they can reuse it for a Thor later on, or I don't know.
Like it's yeah, they probably want to do like a bearded Thor or something, but they they went through that trouble to sculpt it, and they got everything else. They nailed it. The boots are perfect. Everything's good, but like something as minor as the helmet. I mean, the mask in front of on the helmet. It's like, I don't get it. That's nice. I'm looking right now. I'm at the Quake. I got a Quake figure in the package right beside me. It's like, yeah, What a difference. Gary says it's like they go just as far to make it look like they're making progress, but they still mess it up somehow. Yep, agreed.
Yeah.
One of the things I actually really like is that first appearance Iron Man.
Yep.
That looked great.
I think he needs some chrome.
Yep, exactly. That Black Widow looks nice.
Yep.
Hawkeye. That's a decent one too.
I like the fact he's got butterfly joints too, where he can actually pull his bolt, put in a bowl draw pose properly.
Yeah. So you can actually have him on his sky bike and drawing his bow or drawing an arrow from the back. That'll look cool on the shelf, right?
Oh yeah.
Just trying to think of the Spider-Man. That Spider-Man wave is kind of like,
Yeah, the Ben Reilly chasm was like let down. He's such a dynamic looking character. I know it's hard to do, but they just put him on Sunfire mold too.
Yeah. And like you mentioned to me yesterday, that what's with the retro carded or the new Spider-Man bodies that they have?
Yep.
Like
Superior's webs from.
Yeah, even that they could have easily put them on the Renew Your Vows 2-pack.
Yeah, that Superior is on it. The Superior Spider-Man.
Yeah.
He actually is on that Renew Your Vows body, and so they could have used the standard retro body for Chasm.
Yeah. They had options, man. There's so many new Spider-Man bodies, but then they go to their faithful Sunfire body. I don't get it.
Yeah.
So you think about it. He's supposed to be a clone of Spider-Man. Why is he on a different? Why does the body look different? Right?
Well, that black and white Future Foundation one they did recently. That was on the Sunfire mold. And they were charging like damn $30 for it.
I know. That's insane. Up here, I don't even want to tell you how much it cost up here.
What, 50?
Probably, yeah, about 50. It's ridiculous, man. Scary saying some of the reveals were great, but they don't give as much as they promise. Yeah, it's frustrating. That's the whole point in business, though, eh? Keep you hanging on hoping, and the next one is the one we want. Yeah.
Yeah.
What's with that? I didn't know until you told me yesterday that's supposed to be Miles Morales.
Oh, in the jacket, yeah.
That thing looks like a Burger King toy or a McDonald's toy. You know what I mean? It's like.
Oh yeah, it's pretty bad.
I'm not digging the 2-pack, the Doc Ock, and there's a lot of people that are.
I know people like the animated series, but I do too. But yeah, I'm fine with the Doc Ock I got. I already put Benny Arms on him.
Yeah, and some of the people are going crazy because they're finally getting an Aunt May, and it's like, okay. To each their own. I'm not going to knock it. A lot of people want the civilians, but yeah.
I'm fine if it's I just don't need it. I got enough.
Well, I was going to send you a link. They already got it for pre-order, so up there it's going to cost you guys $54. $55 or something like that.
I forget.
Yeah, I was gonna send you the link. Somebody sent it to me for, but it doesn't do me any good because it's a U.S. price. Oh man, things like a
I
mirror.
need to do a tutorial video on this, just to break down the whole process.
Yeah, you do actually. So save one of the figures for that.
I might do it. I got an extra Jocasta. I might chrome her in it.
That's a good idea. Or even like I mean, even if you're gonna do a shorter tutorial, like on something like this right here, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's a smaller piece, but at least you'll give people an idea of how to do it.
Oh yeah. Oh, and I got the extra Age Apocalypse Colossus.
Oh, there you go.
Whatever you want to do.
We already stated our frustration with the whole Black Widow thing. They had this in the works, and this Black Widow, which is a great looking piece, but yet they released that Yelena. First of all, they released Yelena Belova that nobody wanted, rather than the actual Black Widow look to her. And not only did they release the wrong version of her, they released her on that crappy old body.
Yep, that Rider series body that nobody likes.
So now everybody who wanted Yelena Belova for so long finally get her on a crappy body, and it's not even her Black Widow look.
Yep. Her brainwashed AIM look.
I don't know. See, things like that.
Yeah, definitely should use gloves when you're doing this.
Wow.
Ah, now you can hear me. It's a so beautiful. That chrome looks so good. Yeah. Nope. We got her torso, her lower torso, her legs. Put the belt on.
You done with it? With the powdering?
Oh yeah, she's done. Those are the last parts I was doing.
Let's get her together.
We can. Somebody asked, like, well, saw when I had tape over top the mushroom pegs. Somebody asked me about that before. It's like, I clear coat the parts for the powder to adhere to better and shine. But since I'm clear coating, I don't want paint on my mushroom pegs. You should never paint your mushroom pegs.
Exactly.
And that is one of the things that people don't realize. Once you put paint on those, it can actually seize up your joints, especially when you put it against a soft material like the biceps.
Yep.
With a soft peg on a soft point joint, and you put those together in a without. It's right, that's left, and they'll seize up. That's right. So that means that's left. That's left, and that's right. The feet are a little easier. If you don't know your left and right feet, you're hurting.
Yeah, you got a little bit of a problem.
Now, I will say though, there are some figures though it is hard to tell, like Mattel's Masterverse figures.
Yeah.
Their feet are not very like distinct. They'll be able to tell them apart. That's the left. That's the right. All right, it's blow dryer time. There's no dunking this in hot water.
Nope.
Use some pliers. That's what I want to do too with my extra Age Apocalypse Colossus. I'm going to leave the armor off of it. Put this head on it.
Is that the
Speaking of,
select?
yep, that's the select. I used the feet for a custom a while back, and still got the body. Thought about putting feet on there, but I kind of don't like the wide jointed hips in this thing. Because you gotta rotate the hip before you can get the kick forward and all that stuff.
Yeah.
It's kind of annoying to articulate. It's a good looking mold though. It's other than that, it's kind of neat that they made the chest piece like come off too. But they didn't make the ab section come off.
I know, which is weird.
Oh. Good. Put the feet over there.
You know, speaking of Colossus, I can't believe that we got a Domino movie figure, the Deadpool movie, before we actually got a Colossus.
I know, it's crazy.
You know, like, I love that look for Colossus.
Yeah, and he's pretty much a comic style Colossus, and really cool colors. Basically, black and red color scheme.
Yeah.
They just almost like a palette swap.
Exactly.
Yeah, the heads on the this one and the select head is pretty well the same size, so that should look good. Eventually, got to finish polishing his armor out too. So I like how that was turning out.
Yeah.
You get a different look if you don't clear coat. You still get a polished look, but not mirror finish. Looks like brushed metal.
It kind of suits him though.
Yep, I think so. Come on. Come on. There it goes. I'm happy for everybody who's happy with the reveals. It's just, I got so much right now, I'm more picky, more selective.
Oh, yeah. No, man. Like I said, there are a ton of people who were happy to see, like, that Aunt May, but it's not for me. You know, like, I'm not going to knock anybody who likes it. I'm glad that some people like certain things, and this way, hopefully, there are some people that are happy with those reveals. You know, okay, like, I know a lot of people, it was a little bit harder for them to get the retro carded Grey Hulk. You know?
Yep.
So, at least this is an opportunity for them to get a Hulk. Although, you know, if you're just going to re-release it, I think you should have just put the original head back on it, right?
Yeah, I think the original head's better.
Yeah.
I know they're going for like a, in quotes, first appearance look, but that they did not get close to it.
Like I said, the original one looks more like a first appearance than this one would.
Yep.
But yeah, okay, yeah, it gives people the opportunity to get the Grey Hulk. But, you know. There are other ways to get that Hulk. Wow, what a difference, man.
She's pretty.
Wait, create. What's up? How you doing, man?
Hey, Wade, create.
Gary says, saying it all, the Bucky Cap reveal was one that I was happiest with. Maybe the Adaptoid second, and the HasLab tease third. I didn't. Did they say what the HasLab? A lot of people are already screaming out Quinjet. Was there any clues? I didn't see the. I didn't watch it.
I tried to catch the tail end of it, but I went through a dead spot, and the time that I got signal back, the stream was over.
Yeah. Did anyone mention any sort of hint that they gave for that HasLab?
I don't know. I wouldn't.
Yeah. Wade says, very good. The chrome is seriously blowing my mind, though. Yep. Oh, Gary says it was just the Beyond Earth's Mightiest toy line.
Huh.
You got any idea what that might mean? I don't.
Nope.
I haven't the foggiest. Yeah, we were talking a little about that Super Adaptoid. Like, I mean, character wise, like, they got it spot on, but because it wasn't really that hard for them because of the 12-inch line, right? What we call it the failed 12-inch line that they tried, but
doing stuff like that though is what would have made the line work. Doing big characters, they should have been. That line should have been nothing but like a Giant Man, Goliath, Atlas, and stuff like that. Working both lines.
Yeah, stature.
Yep.
You know, like, because a lot of people that have been collecting all these lines, they're not gonna start collecting a 12-inch line now and collect the same figures they already have, right?
Yep.
It's hard. Gary says there's a new range of Funko Pop that have the same toy tagline, cell shaded almost.
Maybe like do Earth's Mightiest Hero was that good cartoon from the back before Disney bought it.
Yeah.
Wade create very good. The chrome is seriously blowing my mind. I love this stuff, man. It's so easy to chrome stuff. Polish her out.
Good part about it is it doesn't your fingers touching it doesn't take anything off. You know what I mean? It's like,
if you had sweaty palms or greasy hands, I couldn't guarantee that, but I don't touch any of my figures with greasy hands, so
no. Oh man, she looks so good. Gary says that was the best Avengers cartoon. Yeah.
Yep. And they rushed to finish it up because Disney wanted it to stop so they can do their own series.
Wait, saying, how do you control yourself? All my figures. You get chrome. You get chrome. You get.
Oh, I've been It's hard.
Oh, wait, you haven't been here the past couple of weeks, or the past couple of streams. I mean, he's been he's been chroming up pretty much everything. Yeah, Gary says assemble isn't near as good.
Yeah. Well, the symbol, he went such a great, like, comic-driven storylines to a cartoon where they're fighting over cookies.
Yeah.
The Falcon's mom makes cookies, and the Avengers are fighting over them.
I know.
I was like, seriously? You went from...
Box of cannons, I'm still alive.
Hello, sir.
Volcat, nice.
I am losing.
Box of cannons. Thanks for the heads turned out good, man. Thanks for that.
I am losing my mind. What I do with that head?
Wade says, heck yeah, like a 90s rapper for sure. Joe Costa and Silver Surfer. Oh, those are already done.
There we go. Do. Boom. A actual silver sable. Her headband's even chromed. Got a little dull spot on this spot down here. Must not have a good amount of clear coat down here. But
now she mentions her daddy. You're welcome.
A little more powder on there, see if it'll do it. Oh yeah, that's polishing out.
Gary says, once again, Jared takes a figure and elevates it. Big time.
It started out as a kit bash, and I was fine with it, and I got my powder. Yeah, the powder took that dull spot off.
Nice. Well, the thing about this is, in case anything ever goes wrong, like you handled it wrong or by accident, you smudged it, you didn't realize you had moisture on your hand, you can always touch it up, right? You know what I mean?
Oh yeah.
This is like,
unlike Molotov Chrome. You Molotov Chrome something, you basically destroyed your figure.
Yeah, and not only that, it goes the same with paint. If you damage the paint, you can't just grab a fresh dab of paint like 6 months down the line and dab it on, because that's not going to work. You got to strip that part and start over again. But
oh yeah,
with this, it's like you just grab a little a little buffer, and that's it. Started building the Blood Rain after I got the new chest mold, and I could not figure out how to get the arms in. Tried to use A and B epoxy. Now I can't get the arms out.
Yeah, you gotta be careful when you're using something like that to epoxy the holes in your joints. I about broke one of my shoulder pegs on my Power Girl, on that Power Girl torso, because it set up around the knuckle of the head of the mushroom. But I got it out. Brute forced it. There she goes. All gleaming and shining and pretty.
Yeah, she's perfect now.
And speaking of, I'm going to actually get back on the Power Girl. I'm not going to bother the hair. The hair's got a little bit of washi in it already. After putting it with against the contrast of that chrome, I think it looks good.
Yeah.
Hello, sir.
Good morning.
Or should I say, hello, family.
Family, family, family.
You're damn right it is. I got my shirt coming.
Sweet. It was your ideal, man. It looks great.
I do.
Now that you're here, I'm gonna wash up. Touching up. I got some graphite on my hands because I'm gonna get started back on Power Girl, and she's white.
Well, while he's gone, why don't we look at my loot today?
Yeah.
Yeah, let me make your. 1 second.
I got that.
Yeah, baby.
I got that. Tell me if you notice a running theme. Got that. We have to put it back. We got your mall. Also, got the Leo. And of course, got the Ahsoka to go with the Mandalorian.
Yeah, man.
I got some more Beast Wars.
Look at you, eh?
I got even more Beast Wars. Got a cool little alien again there.
That thing does look cool. Wait, says nice rider. Yeah, he's got the skeleton theme going. Don loves the skeletons.
I got the orb.
Oh, that eyeball.
Are you looking at me?
I got the Molecule Man.
Wow. This guy's going crazy today. No way.
I got Hudson.
Nice.
And of course, the piece de la resistance.
Oh, nice.
Extremis.
What a haul, man.
Yeah, 13 items.
You get anything for me?
I have a swift kicking ass. Just waiting for you.
Sure.
Where's my knife at?
Gary says some haul, Don.
Yeah, it's the biggest one I've ever gotten ever. Easily. My hauls usually consist of 4 or 5.
Your figures got bone and then the theme got lost.
Yeah, it started off strong, but then it kind of petered out there at the end.
Yeah, Wade Creates says, is a theme the alphabet, a toy per letter? Yeah. Pretty much.
No Puff Adder pieces.
Yeah, the Iron Man, I think, is the only one don't have build-a-figure parts.
Yeah.
Or as Nico calls it, puff fodder.
Puff fodder, yep.
If you're lucky.
Paper bags.
I can't get all this stuff all over Keon's fabric right there. I might need to move it. Instructions.
Well, since we're doing haul stuff,
don't put it in your mouth.
I got this from GameStop. I actually bought 2 of these for fodder. They had them on sale for $34 for these 2 packs. Normally $50. And I want that to make another One Punch Man. So we got him. Plus they're good figures. You got articulated like butterfly joints on the females.
Yeah, no
kidding. Joints.
The wrists are articulated on the repulsor hand.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, it is
Wait.
nice.
Wade says, "Are the bags good fodder for clothes?"
I use them
they're
for paint,
good.
dry brushing paint.
Yeah.
Do you want these bags? I'll send you the bags too, but
I'm all right.
let's say I'm gonna burn them or some shit, you know.
Well, if you gonna burn them, send them. I
Eric
got.
Parker, what up?
Hey, what's up? Right here. I got the Negative Man and Inner Demon. I bought 2 of these. They were on sale for like $34 too.
Man, I never see those figures that cheap. I wanted that 2-pack, but.
And I got my Valver stuff finally. I took advantage. They had the deal on you buy these dusters were on sale for $12.99, and you buy 4, you got 1 free. So I got 5 of these. That's cheaper than buying the gear sets.
Wow.
Or same price as the gear set. Figure so you can actually kit bash these up and make troopers. And I got 1 weapons pack Charlie. Already had 1. I went and got a next one.
Oh, nice.
They got a Delta that's exclusive to the Valver store, so I may have to get a couple of those. And I decided to go get one of their female figures. I got the Steel Brigade female.
Oh, nice.
And
is that the first female from him you got?
Do what?
Is that the first female figure you got from Valver's?
Oh yeah, Wave 3 was the first one they did. Female figures. Well, I got Pandora from Big Bad Toy Store, but she's not here yet.
Oh, okay. How you liking that Iron Man, Don?
The joints are hard plastic. He feels weirdly heavy.
Really?
Yeah.
Is that a good thing?
Yeah, I mean,
Stronger?
weight means denser or less hollow plastic.
True.
I did get one other thing today.
Oh yeah.
My import figure. I've seen a lot of
Wow.
people post on Instagram. I got her.
Let me. She looks good.
Are you trying to make me full screen?
There you go.
So I got the
You saying that because she's in a bikini?
super articulated female figure from this company.
It's such a cool. That's a cool figure. Wow.
I hear, it's like $50. It's like, why not? And shipping was like Bombus B or where it was ordered from. They were fast.
Yeah.
Oh, Steven got the arm out.
Good
His
stuff.
stuck arm. Oh, Harper, I sent you a link on the on Instagram if you want to come in and chat with us.
The shoulder pad is connected at the bottom, not at the top.
Huh.
That's weird.
Oh, the figure? Yeah, I'll definitely send you the link to that.
Valorverse Wave 3 is awesome. Necro says.
Yep. The Wave 3 is all females.
Yeah. Gary says if we're talking about getting stuff, I'm expecting another shield tomorrow. Oh, jeez.
Man.
You, sir, have a problem. A good problem.
A problem you ain't got a place to put it all.
Well, you know, I could store one here if you like.
If you need me to.
You know, hey, Gary, you know, that's what friends are for, right?
Right.
What shield?
Well, he says it's his 13th. Well,
What did I
like
do
I
with that?
said, that's such an odd number. I can store one for you if you like.
Dang it. There it is. I was like, what do I do if my box had my paint in it? I get my blue wash. Oh, there's Harker.
There's some play in the joints too.
Hello, sir.
There we go.
Are you wanting a link to the
Good morning.
the import figures one you want a link for?
Yeah, that'd be good.
Yeah, I got that from Bombusty. It's like I think they're the only place that still got her in stock.
How much?
It's sold out.
Gary says, it's cool, Dom. Cheers, mate. I've got a whole wall just waiting for them.
What was you saying, Harker?
How much did you say it was?
She was $49.99 plus $10 shipping.
That's good.
And I got her, I think, about a week from overseas.
How's my audio on this? Because I got the same camera that you got, because it seemed like it was working good for you.
Yeah, your audio is great, man. Your picture is beautiful too. I haven't tried this blue wash yet from this Creative FX. I've never had the blue. I'm gonna.
Did you wind up and get any of that paint? Happy Vinyl or Vinyl Time? Or?
I haven't got any of that stuff that Craftman recommended yet. I figure I'll wait on that. That's just kind of expensive.
Oh, is it? I didn't even look.
Yeah, it's kind of high. You got to buy like sets of them.
Oh. Deco says, I bought Pandora, Killswitch, and Eclipse. Can't wait for the announcements tomorrow from Valifer. Oh, he's doing a reveal tomorrow?
You know, they're doing like a Valicon, like a online con.
Oh, okay.
Like multiple YouTube channels that's part of the 3PO, EA, and Valiverse stuff.
Oh, so I'm guessing he's going to reveal some stuff then.
Yeah, I think I wanted to see what the 3D model for the bigger brute looking guy. See what that's going to look like. We just saw the back sculpt.
I'm pretty sure we'll see that tomorrow.
I'm going to try this wash out before I put it on my pristine Power Girl white.
Saw that Amazon had the good roadblock in stock. I was like, well, screw it. Might as well go ahead and snatch them up. I missed out on them. This is what got sent to me. This piece of garbage.
What?
Yeah. Yep, this is what got sent. Crap. Very disappointing.
Gonna be sending that sucker back, aren't you?
Oh, yeah. As a matter of fact, I'm going to go ahead and check on that right quick.
Must be nice to have your computers right there in front of you so you can like multitask.
I have one of these left in stock already, so I'm just going to buy another one out right now, see what happens. And then just send this other one back tomorrow. You don't have your computer in front of you?
I got my sewing machine. And I got my light.
I wouldn't be able to survive without my machine in front of me, man. Holy shit.
I got a crap ton of thread over there.
I see all the thread, and I see your machine.
He's got a big ass check too.
Oh, yeah. Some Commodore memory lane right there.
Alrighty, Harker, I just sent you a link to that figure.
Oh, dope! We'll pick that up as soon as I sell. As soon as I sell something, since I just bought this roadblock because there was only one in stock, I'm sure I'll get sent some kind of garbage. We'll see though.
Oh, I sent those capes out to you in those arms.
Oh, nice. I was digging through and I found 2 more shrieks too, but I actually need all of them.
Yeah.
I was trying to figure out. I was like, oh man, I already had some, and then I was like, no, I have my.
There's never a call where you don't need a shriek.
Yeah, because I have my. Oh, cat cam. Cat cam. I have my Batgirl, but done in more like a 89 Batman style. Cat butt cam.
Cats do like to show their anus to people. Now she's a cam girl.
Yeah. My first girl cat after having cats for, ever since I was little. My first one that ever had a girl. And my God, somebody should have freaking warned me that they're far worse than boys. They're an absolute nightmare.
They're very bossy.
They need far more attention, and they are way more rambunctious. Like,
oh yeah, running across the floor, sliding, and when they don't get attention, they like to try to oh, is this important to you? What if I knock this over the floor?
She's not real. She's not real bad about knocking shit off. I got another cat that handles that just fine. But she is. She talks a lot, like more than any other cat. Yeah, she sounds like a Pokemon because she goes like that. It's like her little thing that she does all the time. So today, well, I shortened the arms of this. This is what the sod cutter looks like underneath his outfit. By the way,
the what now?
Sod cutter from Mezco.
Okay.
Or sod cutter. So he's pretty awful looking.
Like an elephant man.
If I can
makes for a good alien.
Better light on this guy. Help break him a light. He's pretty terrible looking. So, but I shortened the arms on this one because I'm making this one into a Babadook. So I made it to where the head can come up a lot more, the neck comes up a lot. I shaved out a bunch of the arms, and on my buddies, I replaced these joints that break with Revoltech joints. But primarily, I wanted to make sure that these arms could go all the way up like this, and then come out, and they can actually freaking crisscross now. Even shortened, they can actually, you could hold the gun better than most other figures. And I did a couple of mods to the torso, but it really didn't do much. But now I got to shorten his jacket. I dyed his pants, took the dye really well, the black dye. Scarf did okay. The vest on the outside did real well, but not so good on the inside. It just turned it to a darker green. That's okay. It'll be on the inside, no big deal. The one thing that took it the best until I took it out and washed it was his overcoat. This thing is still green, like big time. The inside, it's like I didn't even hit it with anything. So now I got some fabric paint coming, and I'm gonna have to hand paint it. I don't know how that's gonna work out, but that's part of my project for today.
I think blue's gonna work out well. I put
cat cam number 2.
The
More cat cam. This is one of my
Blue
big
does
boys.
look good.
Got a little bit of blue shading in it now.
Yeah, it's nice and subtle.
It goes on dark, but once you start wiping it down, just leave enough where you got a little blue in the crevices.
Oh, that looks, yeah, it does really look good.
Here's Kit. He's 15 pounds of muscle. And he's gone. It's my floofy boy.
Wade says, gotta love the cat hair in the customs as well.
Hey, I got 4 cats in a 1-bedroom apartment. It's going to happen. I've just learned to embrace it.
Yeah. It's upstairs, and I still get track hair down here because it's on me from petting and loving on them.
So right now I'm making pants for a couple of these for these Mythic Legions. Same guy that I I made the NCR Ranger coats for. All-out coats. I gotta put a light, I think, right behind the camera. I think is that how you have yours?
I got a light right above my workstation, right behind the camera.
That is definitely going to be the best bet. It's going to block off some of my collection area, but I think it'll be worth it. Are you using like a ring light, or what kind of light are you using?
Yep, I got a ring light on a armature.
Okay. Well, that'll give me a reason to keep my armature then, because I had put a custom bracket in behind my monitors. I have 2 27-inch monitors in front of me because I'm an idiot when I buy hardware. But there's the coat. Oh man, see shit. Can't see. Oh, yeah.
It looks like you're getting a hand and a foot. Puff at her.
Oh, sweet.
And I did a little bit of damage to it with the Dremel to really give it some wear, like over here, down here. You know, mess up this nice coat up here, some around the front. And now I'm doing some just some regular tights and for this guy, and then we're gonna call it even because he's making me a Pit Boy arm computer as well.
Sweet.
Hey! Don't get into my shit.
Hey, Nico's in the house. What did I miss, fellas? How you doing, Nico?
Oh, you gotta see what you missed.
Yep, you do.
Chromed out silver sable. She turned out gorgeous. Chrome sable, yeah.
Yeah. You should, considering, I don't know, maybe do something different through that cross area then. I wonder if it can be like edge highlighted with some just regular silver, like just the edge of the cross area, not like the whole thing.
Ooh.
But just the outline. It'd make it pop.
You know what would be before I started? What would be cool if I get like fine edge, like a masking tape, and just lay that over top before I do anything. I'm done, and just peel it up and have the edges exposed.
Yeah.
I'm gonna do a tutorial on Jocasta. Like I have a straight video.
That's gonna make me want Jocasta.
This is a Jocasta body here too.
Oh, that's right. Well, I thought they had a different bottom.
She uses a modified Jocasta is a modified moonstone. The moonstone legs and arms, but with the new torso for Jocasta.
Oh, okay. So on that Silver Sable, you're using a Jocasta body?
Yep, the original Silver Sable's got that skinny leg female.
Yeah, super skinny.
Yep.
Okay.
And looks terrible.
Yeah, it's not the greatest.
And so disappointing they put Cersei on that body too.
Yeah, that kind of stinks.
And they didn't even use one of the tops. It's got the corset sculpted onto it. They just painted it on there. And it's like, are you shitting me?
Yeah, that's a bummer.
The Black Knight looks all right, but he looks weird where they gave him lipstick. I don't know what it is about putting lipstick on dudes anymore.
What was it, Falcon that just came out?
He's
now
all
they're saying that this was after his accident where he was shot, and that's why his face looks like that. They're like they're clutching at straws, like coming up with anything to try to justify it. Like,
y'all just messed up.
I swear they must have watched The Amazing's review and were like, yeah, that's what excuse we'll use. Like, come on, man. Like, you're gonna go that deep because Darius he's like a big Joe fan. He like reads all the books and has read them, quite a few times.
Well, CoverGirl's face is not all that bad, not all that good either.
Did you get her?
Not yet.
Okay, I need somebody to show me some close-ups because
the pictures I've seen, she don't look that great.
Man, that sucks because a lot of like some pictures I've seen looks pretty good, and some I've seen just really, 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 really bad.
We got something wrong in the house. Family. Another day in the graphite mines.
Not bad.
CoverGirl looks like she's on Botox.
Almost like that Visible Woman.
That looks like a Renee Zellweger on the Botox.
Yeah, she looks like Renee Zellweger, or you can even say that what's her name, Jennifer Coolidge.
Yeah,
the mom from American Pie.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
What are you using on skin tone, Olds?
This one is Tester's Warm Base. I use it for like basing all my skin tones, and I go over it with a lighter custom mix. I use the base, a light tint skin tone, a little bit of yellow. I think I put maybe a little bit of leather brown in there too, just get a nice, pretty close to like my skin tone.
So you don't use any you're not using Mr. Color on those to help
Not
with
yet.
the paint rub?
Oh well, I don't have any of this Mr. Color. Just those two colors of Mr. Color right now. But
I ordered some. The rest of the flesh ones. I'm gonna get that color. I'm gonna get that right because I don't want to risk any paint rub on that. I'm actually gonna take some out of the around the legs too, or on the like the crotch area.
Oh yeah.
No way. I don't want to risk it.
Not a whole lot to rub on her. It's supposed to.
Yeah, it's really just the legs.
Yeah.
And I'm also going to I'm gonna fill in those peg holes. I can't take those peg holes. Can't do it.
CoverGirl's face is a no-go. I don't think the G.I. Joe's got the face tech worked out yet.
They were doing great.
Oh.
She looks like Joan Rivers.
Oh, she does.
Nico is asking how much the extremist Iron Man can bend forward, Don.
I got him at the Big Bad, so 25.
No, it was ab
No,
crunch.
how can he bend? How much can he bend forward?
Well, his diaphragm joint.
Like, not at all.
Really?
Hang on a second, I'll show you. Damn it, that's taking me.
That's it.
That's it.
Oh, rough.
Well, as long as he can look up.
When you bend them back, does it show a gap? Oh, it's got a bunch of sculpt there. Oh no. Oh, so
Can he look up? Yes, he absolutely.
You can't even do some choppy chop. Oh no.
That's good.
He's got to be able. How can you make an extremist without being able to do the pose that it's known for?
What up at Collector Express? What are we customizing today, gents?
Began the stream. I finished up a chromed out silver sable. Now I'm back to work on my Power Girl.
I get.
And hello, Power Girl.
I'm doing a little unboxing.
We got
this Tester's warm tint. It dries so smooth.
Are we talking Santana smooth?
Yeah.
Hey,
damn.
We got another one.
Rob Thomas. No.
Southtown Paint says, "Good evening, family. Here to get my fix of them customizing live feed and to show some love and support."
Family, 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 family.
Thank you, sir.
What the Sam hell's going on?
Wade Create says he's been eyeballing the gargoyle for a while too.
He only has like 45 degrees on his elbow.
Oh, the skeleton?
Yeah.
What kind of skeleton is it?
This is the Redemption skeletons.
Oh, it's Redemption? I thought it was that Kula or whatever.
Yamoto toy.
Oh, okay.
Yamoto.
That's a chonky skeleton.
It says Ghost Rabbit.
Yeah, there's some thick bones on them.
I put down my down payment on the new Headless Horseman at Big Bad Toy Store today.
I think his one leg is longer than the other. He has weird proportions, but he looks...
Look at the size of those flippers. Can he tread water with those things?
Look at them hands, boy. Look at them hands, Mac.
Handle up on walking on some snow, no problem.
His mouth is a completely different color than the rest of him.
Now, what would he even look like with flesh?
I know, eh?
The body couldn't move.
Don, I saw your tattoo. If you're a Horde fan, you absolutely need one of these in your life.
Hold on a second. Let me get you.
I used to play so long ago.
It is nice.
This thing is on par with any one of the good Storm Collectibles figures.
Is that the 5K toys?
You can get it on 5K. You can get it on VC Toys box. I've had this on my desk for a while. I had to move it off because I'm sewing, but it'll come right back on there. It is fantastic. I'm in love with this thing, and I'm telling you, I don't know if that company Memory Toys is like probably the same company as this, but a lot of times they have to do that so they don't get dinged.
Yeah.
But they got a red one up. I'm gonna get that red one as well, and hope that it's this quality because this thing is amazing. I am so absolutely impressed with the articulation, the care that they put into it, the fact that you can put normal feet on it. You can strip this thing down all the way to the underoos. It's just great. Worth it.
I collect Masterpiece Transformers, mostly third party. And my favorite's Fans Toys. Most of their line is released under Fans Toys, but if they do a character that's Hasbro's already done or going to be releasing soon, they got like a sub brand they release it under, so they don't get hit. It's the same product what you would get from regular Fans Toys, but they call it something else.
Yeah, Jerkmonger's asking, where do you buy your paint?
Me? My testers is gone, so now I get my paints when like Harker. I've discovered Mr. Hobby, Mr. Color paints, and I usually get them through Gundam USA store. That's the cheapest place I found them. They're like $3.99 a bottle, I believe. There.
Where I get them, they are $2.39 a bottle.
Ooh, nice.
Let me direct you to where. I haven't made it
USA Gundam. Okay.
shelf for this yet, but it's houseofhobbies.com. And it looks like this code is extra 5 at checkout for 5% off.
Oh, sweet.
House
I
of Hobbies.
was wrong with Mr. Hobby. It's $2.99 there, so it's even cheaper though at House of Hobby.
Definitely. Now these are lacquer, so you have to you can't use water. You have to thin them with a lacquer thinner. So it means you'll be using Mr. Color thinner. I use this to also clean my paintbrushes, which you're not really supposed to do. You're supposed to use mineral spirits or something like that to clean your paintbrushes, something a little less harsh, but I use it anyway.
And that stuff makes Winsor Newton look like water.
It does. It is absolutely brutal. But this, usually you can do a 1-to-1 with this and the paint, and it works great. And if you're same thing for brush on and airbrush, you can honestly, a lot of times I just go straight out the bottle when I'm just doing a brush on, and I kind of put a nice dot on there, and I just like spread it out, and it'll dry kind of like plastic. It's pretty impressive. Testing out some sparkly paints and some metallic paints. Tried two different turbo dorks and one metallic medium. Let me see the colors here. Trying them out on her butt. So this is Sparkle Motion. It's not very clear. Probably trying to pick me up more than anything.
white's tricky on the cameras too.
Yeah. Well, anyway, the sparkle motion. The middle is less sparkly, and it's mother lode, and this metallic on the end, which is really impressive, is this pro acryl, or I don't know what brand this is really, but this metallic medium right here, this stuff is fantastic. It leaves a pearlescent color that I'm rather impressed with. This is the I finally did the wings for my my Delphine Mythic Legions.
Mm-hmm.
So this is kind of how they came out. Ring light next time I get. You can't really make out the pearl too great, but it's definitely there. And I did kind of like the Zenithal Prime, where I kind of just sprayed from this angle down, so it has some of the natural grays. And they turned out really good. And then I'm gonna put the head that I got from printed by Metaverse Customs and painted by Casting Cave. Put that on there today at some point when I'm done working on those pants. Probably been needing to.
I don't know. This might be the best. It might be better than the Storm collectibles.
Really? I mean, Storms are a little tall, obviously, but
They have double jointed elbows.
Oh wow.
Full run.
Hmm.
The spine is a bendy wire.
That moves better than the Iron Man.
Oh yeah. Yeah, I think Robo.
The chest is not hollow. It's a solid piece, which I think is an improvement. You've got two sets of hands. So, of course, with the bendy wire, you can do whatever you like.
Okay. Mental note.
Box of Cannon says make some custom Hulks.
Yeah, you don't have enough Hulks.
No, I don't.
Yeah, me and Jared, we don't have enough Hulks.
Hulk and Iron Man, you can never have too many.
No. House of Hobbies in Palm Harbor? Is that where the House of Hobbies is?
Hall of Armor and Hall of Rage.
Okay.
I did just learn don't dry brush with House of Color. It melted the white on my Power Girl.
No.
The white paint I already put on her.
Ooh.
Which part did you do?
Start doing the butt, and I wasn't getting good coverage. And then I turned around to start doing the top, and it started melting the paint right there.
Oh man.
So let that dry, and I'll go. My dry brushing is with testers. My last of my white testers.
I might have some I can send you.
Oh, if you have white testers, I would be very much appreciative. I love testers.
Let me see what I got.
Oh, Box of Cannon says he was reading to using the orcs to make Hulk custom Hulks.
You can definitely use it for like a
It's not
scar.
It's not like super tall though, but it could work.
I think it would work good for a scar. Were you smaller?
Yeah, he's
Yeah.
smaller than.
All right, what I got old is gloss black. I got a great pearl, purple pearl, because I was trying to find a good metallic pearl. Gloss white, another gloss white, flat black, and caboose red flat.
Yeah. If white and black I use a lot. And any of those you don't care to spare, I'll pay you for them.
Well, you're getting all of them.
Oh, I appreciate it. I'll definitely put them to use.
So we got a couple of questions about testers. The testers, testers is gone. They're no longer in business. They were bought out by competition and shut down.
Well, they still make the kits that you can buy for like for model cars. They're the little small bottles kits, but Model Masters with all the variety of paints. But you can get the kits got little bottles like this in it.
Is that still the same, like a watercolor? Water.
You can get acrylics in it still, but you don't have the big array of colors like you used to. But as Model Master, this style testers, that is no more. Rust-Oleum bought them and then shut down Model Masters.
Nice.
So,
I have no idea. Box of Cannon's asking how tall the orcs are. I guess they're a little bit smaller than the 80th anniversary Hulk, right?
Yeah, they're definitely smaller than the 80th. I'd say they're probably about 7.5. They're not very tall. They're real wide, but they're not super tall.
Yeah, it sounds exactly like we were saying. You know what? Even Nico said it as we were saying it. I think he would be good for Scar. Saying a Scar is an easy kit bash we can do with those orc bodies.
perfect.
Don, Nico's asking, are you making a death custom?
No, I have a infatuation with skeletons.
I ordered the Mythic Legions, the Grim Reaper one.
Oh, nice.
Look, so the armor plugs into the back, right? You got the two little holes.
Uh-huh.
You got a little peg on the thing.
Oh my god, he doesn't need armor.
So it's the same, right? He's got the little holes in the back. But this guy, he comes with little shoulder blades to cover the holes.
Hang on, let me make your screen bigger. Oh yeah.
And he got little fucking shoulder blades cover the holes.
Oh, that's cool.
I might have it. Back in.
At least you can plug that armor. That armor doesn't even belong to him, though, right?
Yeah, it does.
Oh, it is for him?
Yeah, this.
Oh, I thought the armor was for the chunky skeleton. I was gonna say he don't need armor.
The chunky one does come with armor. It's this one.
Oh, does he?
Yeah. He also comes with a pumpkin head.
Oh, nice.
Pumpkin head.
Now, I'm telling you right now, get this skeleton. If you're in the market and you can only buy one,
I need NECA to make a new pumpkin head.
Don, is that 6-inch or probably bigger?
well,
Well, they're off. Iron Man's off screen.
how does that happen?
Go closer to your sewing machine. There you go.
Okay, so
they're 6
you know
inch.
that smaller one would work for an adamantium Wolverine skeleton if you didn't look like that.
Silver and chrome it.
Yeah, let's chrome it. We can chrome it.
He looks like E.T.
He looks like a monkey, like a gorilla.
That's what I was thinking. Like
He got long fucking arms, bro. I mean, they go all the way down to his knees.
Wow.
He got some long arms, bro.
Man, those flippers and hands, man. That's, I tell you, man, Buddy won't have a problem treading water.
He is. I don't know. He's like adorable. You know, he's like that type of skeleton that it's funny and cute, and this one's like the one you worry about. You know.
Yeah. Oh, one sec, guys. Gary says that'll do it. Looking for my look out for my shield post tomorrow. Have a good night, Gary.
Have a good one, sir.
Nico says I'm on the edge with Mythic Legions. I'm fighting the urge. Yeah, that's an expensive rabbit hole to fall in.
The best thing to do with Legions is don't go backwards. Unless you can get them at retail, $50, don't go back. Because chances are, within a couple of waves, you'll be able to make the figures that you missed out of parts that you will be able to pre-order for $37, $38 off of Store Horseman. So just don't go backwards. Like, that's my biggest mistake. I bought like Vortis Vermilion for $200. I bought so many of them for over $200 just because I wanted to, get close to completing my collection. And it was a mistake because I could have easily taken a Black Knight and dry brushed the hell out of it and matted it out, and I would have had a Vortis for $30-something very easily. And it's just not, so just don't go backwards, just go forwards. Like, you can get all of the Necronomicus Wave for $50 easily on BBTS. So if you want any of those, pre-order them on there and just keep moving forward. All the All-Star Wave, $50. Move forward, don't look back. That is the best advice you could possibly get.
I have 0 Mythic Legions currently, but I did pre-order 2. I ordered the one that looks like Grim Reaper. He's got armor, so if you put on, but you can actually strip him down to where he's just skeleton in a robe and a sai. So that's what I wanted. I don't really care about the armored up look. I want the Grim Reaper.
And I will tell you, they feel like a delicate premium figure. Now, they could be prone to paint rub if you are a little more rough with them. If they drop off of a fallen or a high enough point, you could possibly break something. If you have a custom head on it, custom weapon, and they topple, you could break it. They're not the sturdiest figures in the world. I highly recommend a stand that's going to clasp onto them. If you're rough or you need some durability on your figures, absolutely pass, or just get a couple that are cheap. or $50. Don't invest too much. I have 90% of every Mythic Legions released, and I have broken a few. So, I mean, take it from me. I have felt the hardship of it. But if you want something that's durable and is going to be modular and is going to be awesome moving forward, that's going to have cool durability, and if you like animals and stuff like that, I can't even possibly recommend Animal Warriors of the Kingdom enough, man. These things are incredible. These things are like Hasbro quality plastic from like 2017, meaning that if this thing falls off of a 20-foot shelf, it's going to hit the ground and laugh at the ground. The paint, it has a shit ton. It has a ship ton of paint on it. It's got really cool accessories that are painted. And you can throw like washes on this stuff all day long, and it's going to pop all these like indents and highlights out of it, dry brush it. I mean, and I'm going to be doing tons of cloth goods for this kinds of stuff. I'm kind of shilling for them because I love them so much.
I'm very tempted to get the Thane.
It's just so awesome. Like, here's the horrid.
Mine still hasn't shipped.
This is like the bad guy army builder, and he's got like a baboon nose and stuff. He's got a little helmet on. He's an ape dude, and I don't really care for apes, man. I got bit by one when I was little, and I've had I've had a grudge ever since, even though I don't remember it.
Get your hands off me, you damn dirty apes!
And I still love them, man. They're so good. I've read the books, and I'm doing all kinds of soft goods for them. They're definitely the line I'm most excited for, without a doubt. They killed it, man. Jason is the CEO of Spiro Toys. Such a nice guy. Responds to people, comments on people's posts that when they, post about their Spiro Toys and how they're feeling about them, and any kind of comments, even if it's like a constructive criticism, even if it's like a negative, like this is that, but I think it should have this or whatever. He'll even pop in and be like, yeah, we'll take that under consideration. Like, it's not even he doesn't treat anything like a negative. He does know what he's doing, though. He's pretty dang good.
Yeah, apparently it's just him and his parents.
What did you say, though?
It's just him and his parents trying to sort through all that Kickstarter mess.
Oh, I thought you said the other word.
I emailed him. He answered me like almost immediately when I emailed him both times today or yesterday. I can't remember what day. But yeah, he's saying the reason he's having so much trouble is because UPS isn't working with him, and he's only got like 3 people getting stuff boxed up and sent out. I know all you guys are jealous about the Iron Man.
Mm-hmm.
It's pretty dope.
Don't be too jealous, though. The knees are kind of wobbly.
I can't wait.
Nothing I can make money off of, and it's Legion, so I won't be getting it.
Better than that little tiny shrimpy extremist.
And Nico, since I'm enabling you, my favorites are Tiberius. He's kind of the Tigra of the bunch, and he's pretty cool. He's got a nice little smirk on his face. Can't really tell from here because I don't have a good light on this right now. He's got tons of weapons. Like, all of them have a bunch of weapons. They don't just they have multiple hands, multiple weapons. They don't skimp. The only thing they don't have is multiple heads. And I mean, they don't skimp on the paint. Like, even the pegs, like the stripe goes over the peg. And there's paint on the weapons and stuff. It's nice. It's really nice. And my favorite is that one. Well, I'm favoring the cats and Atreyu. Atreyu is my favorite overall. He's kind of the Lion-O. He gives me the 2011 Thundercats reboot Lion-O kick.
Oh yeah.
I really like the sword they gave him. It's reminiscent of the Sword of Omen with the little gem right there. I'm actually gonna go ahead and paint that red and put a little slit there. I mean, might as well, right? You can take off these armor pieces if you want and swap them around. The whole thing is just insane. It's got butterfly joints. He can hold a two-hand pose with that sword. It's got neck articulation at the bottom, of course at the top, hinge. The waist articulation. Look at this crunch. What the hell is come on, man. Look at that crunch. It's got side to side for days. The crunch back is, bonkers. This is G.I. Joe level, articulation here. They all have the same articulation. And if you get two, go to hard to find toys, hard, the number 2, find toys, and just grab a couple, just to make the shipping worth it. And, that's my buddy's shop, and he has everything in stock. And if you need anything else like Valivers, and he has some Legions in stock, you can even pre-order Legions from him. He's the fastest shipping that I know of.
Time to break out the Lindsay Newton.
They're he's quick. He's good. Renee is a good person. Yeah, I'm enabling hard. I'm not I'm no shame in my game. Ask me again, I'll tell you the same.
Does he do international shipping?
Do what?
Does he do international shipping?
International, I don't know.
Nico's in the Philippines.
I'm not sure. You can hit him up on Instagram at Hard to Find Toys. The 2 is the number 2. And ask him. He might be able to work something out if he doesn't. So that might be an option. I mean, it doesn't hurt to ask. And of course he wants to get these out to as many people as possible, because we're all super, super hyped about this line. It's my favorite line right now. The Atreyu is at the top of my list right now for figure of the year. It beats out anything else that's come out this year so far.
Wait, look at those skeletons. Look like first draft, Marvel Legends first drafts for female body. Toy Biz definitely has issues with female form.
Oh, and Omega Weapon. I know what is going on with the Kickstarter right now. I've talked to Jason about it. The problem is the people that backed it. It had Cardoon, and it had the Builder. I think the Builder and Thane in the run, and that's in the next wave. So he's having to split those shipments. But in order to do that, he's having to do that for everybody. So he's having to make database changes. And that's what's taken so long to get all the orders out to everybody that did the Kickstarter. So a lot of the just the standard waves went out to retailers first, because they simply paid for wave one, and wave one was easy to ship out to all these retailers as soon as he got them in. But since he has to make all these precise database changes to make sure that everyone gets what they paid for with the Kickstarter, to make sure that you get your second wave first, as soon as those come in April, is the current ETA on those on wave 2. So with Thane, and I think it's Cardoon, and maybe a builder or 2 builders or something like that. There was some more in there, but he's got to make sure that everything's lined out. That way nothing gets mixed up and you get stiffed on something. Get off the desk.
Hey, Brian.
Hey, one more comment here. JB says, "Hi guys. When I am moving to my new house soon, I will set up a custom booth and set myself a video setup, because I love the idea of customizing and streaming and talking to people."
Dude, it's awesome.
Yeah.
Oh, when you get that set up, holler at us. You're more than welcome. Come on and hang out with us sometime.
I got a question for you.
Yes, sir.
You see the little dot in his eye?
Second.
Let me put it up. I'll do it, Jeff.
Okay.
It's like a little hole in the paint, right? If I get the Winsor Newton and put it in there, it should get that paint flowing again, right? And I can just let it dry.
I don't know about that.
Well, Winsor Newton eats plastic, so I don't know about that.
Plus the factory paint, some of it can be hard to remove on certain plastics too with Winsor Newton. And Winsor Newton can react really bad to that type of paint, plastic too. I'd probably just take a toothpick or something like that, and just drop you like a little drop of gold paint right in that little hole.
Well, unfortunately, it's like a banana yellow.
A banana yellow.
Yeah, you know, banana.
Banana?
Yeah, banana.
Banana.
Well, thanks for killing my buzz. What about acetone? I just pour some acetone in there.
Same issue. You're gonna have it melt the plastic with the paint.
Yeah, I know it was a joke.
Goes nom nom on plastic.
I went to the bookstore and there was a cookbook, and it was the Necronomicon, but they called it the Necronomnom.
Nice.
I was like, oh, I should just buy it on principle.
Jared, check out the comments.
No. We got a super chat. Thank you, sir.
What?
Thank you. Thank you.
That is appreciated.
And definitely, and we definitely mean it too. You get set up in your new setup. Holler at us. You're always more than welcome. That's
JB, I have used inks on for washes before. When I need the washes to be a little more kind of intense, so I used them mostly kind of like as a panel liner. It's kind of when I don't have, like when I need a blue panel liner or a red panel liner. Those work really good for that kind of stuff. But other than that, I found that they dry kind of slow and a little glossy. So I would have to mat them down. And if I already had the stuff matted down, and I usually do after any kind of layering, then I'm having to run another coat over them. So I kind of stopped doing that, and I just use a matte medium and a little bit of water and the acrylic paint that I need to make the wash these days.
I'm saying.
Starting this YouTube channel and streaming and getting it to hang out with other customizers, that's been a joy. Like finding people in your same locale that enjoys this hobby is very next to impossible, unless you're Harker and you got Corey right down the street.
Yeah, it's nice being able to go over there and say, hey, Corey, can you paint this for me? Yeah, sure. Yeah, why not? I just have to just be patient. I'm like, yeah, just whenever. A couple months later, it's done. Like he had a lot of my Mr. Color stuff because he was going to paint a lot of my pieces from Nosferatu customs, like this Neil Adams based Batman head that has removable bottom face plates on magnets, and he was going to paint these for me more of a slate blue because I decided because I couldn't find this color blue anywhere. So I decided just to go with a darker blue, and I left the paints with him, but it turns out he was allergic to one of the ingredients.
Oh no!
And his face ended up looking like Jennifer Coolidge for like a week. So I'm having to spray them myself and then taking them to him so he can do like the low lights on it.
That's horrible. Allergic to the paints.
Yeah. So he can't really mess with those. So anytime I need to do any kind of paint rub parts or anything like that, I got to do that part myself.
Oh, we got a comment. Loving the live streams and Instagram posts for sure. Took my hobby to community or family.
Family, 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 family.
That is gonna do it for me. I had to stick around for that last comment, but I'm gonna have to head out, guys.
All right, my friend. You
All right.
take care.
Great. We will talk. And you guys have a good one.
Have a good one.
Good night.
Later.
Have a good time.
You'll have good time. You'll have good time now.
What was that from? Letterman?
Oh, I forget what that was from. Like that at the end, like, have a good time.
I think that was from Letterman.
What's an expensive brush? How much is an expensive brush? $10?
That's
Don't.
$5?
for a brush, single brush, $10 is a little high because I usually buy like multi-packs for like $7 or $8. But they are good brushes when you're paying for like the really fine detailed brushes.
Here's what I use. Let me dig out the ones that I use the most. I'm gonna move a bunch of figures to get to.
Mine are right there. You really collaborate that, man.
Let's see.
The Tay has removable hands.
What, the skeleton?
Yeah. This one. He also feels sticky. Like a greased up Mama June.
Might be the mold release they used.
Here's what I use for my kind of my daily driver. I like this shade medium from Citadel, and when you look at it, it seems like it's pretty big, but it actually the tip gets quite small.
Mm-hmm.
And it holds a lot of moisture, and you really just want about a quarter of the tip, about maybe this much with paint, and it holds so much moisture that your paint stays wet for longer.
Giggity.
Right. Just the tip. Just the tip.
Just the tip.
Gotcha.
If I'm going to go in and paint moderately some moderate detail, I use this small layer brush right here. It's got a pretty fine tip, nothing too small, but it's the small layer, I believe. Let me see. Yeah, small layer. If I'm going to go in and do like eyes, I keep the plastic on this one. This is a script brush, and this is just from Best, but Best has an E on the end of it. And I get this. This is Creative Mark. This is from Michaels. These are cheap, and I typically buy about 3 or 4 at the same time, because as soon as this point is dead, this whole thing is dead, and I toss it. I get both a big and the small dry brush from Citadel. These dry brushes will last me years. And I have this is a Winsor Newton watercolor brush, you don't need a Winsor Newton. You just need a bullshit larger, number 3 or no. This is a number 5 to 6 round. This is what I use to apply washes because it holds a lot. You don't have to worry about stuff getting in the ferrule. And it can do a decent spot wash, but I don't use this for spot washing. I use this for spot washing. This is also another round, but it does come to a decent point for spot washing. This is a number 4 round. Don't get Winsor Newton for this. This is just left over from when I did fine art. And get like a cheap one. I mean, it's a wash brush. Get a Creative Mark from Michaels. You just need something cheap. And this is just a standard flat brush. Get one from Citadel. Don't get this Winsor Newton one. Again, this is just left over. This is a, they just call this a 6mm. Just get the standard flat brush. You don't want the chiseled end. You want an actual flat brush. And the reason this one is good is because this is nice for laying very, very smooth paint over a decent amount of surface. So you don't have to sit there and do little bitty strokes, and which is going to leave a lot of texture. This way you can get a real nice smooth texture with a medium amount of water with your paint and get a real nice like glass finish on it. Those are what everything that I recommend.
Let me get caught up on the comments here. Let's see. Aves epoxy and paint match. Wade create. That's from a while back. I'm not sure what you mean on that one. It's like you just try and paint your epoxy to match your figure, or if you get a chance, just clarify what you meant on that one. Talking about lighter fluid might loosen up the gold paint around Iron Man eye, which I'm not never used lighter fluid on the figure.
Chill.
So I don't know. Loving the live streams, Instagram post. Okay, we got that one already. Nico telling Hulk Smash good night. Then we got brush question. JB, my current project is making a characters from Metal Gear Solid using G.I. Joe Classified, Marvel Legends, and Action Force. I made 4 characters so far from the first game. Very. If you want to send it to my contact me on my Instagram, I just put down below on the scroll, and I'd love to see those. We can show them next time on the stream. And I'm trying to find where I put my light skin tone paint, and I have chaos.
I mean,
Nico says lighter fluid works well with removing lacquer. Cool. Ooh, what's that?
This is by Meta. Oh man, it was coming in crystal clear for a second. There we go.
There it is.
This is painted by Casting Cave / Corey. Man, it was coming in so clear just a second ago.
What's your other palm right behind it? Down a little bit. You lost center. That's well, I made it worse. You're almost off screen now.
Damn it.
I don't like put your palm directly in front of the head. Yeah.
It's picking up your keyboard is what it is.
Yeah, I think that is it. Move this.
There you go. Now she's perfect. And went out of focus.
God, come on.
We just
sometimes-
get fleeting glimpses of it.
Sometimes you gotta yell at it to focus.
Focus.
Uh.
Your beef jerky.
Okay. Yeah, it's not wanting to do it for you.
Now I'm a man on a mission.
But what's the character for that one?
I'm gonna do this. Put this one on Delphine. Oh my god. Whatever.
It's like nope.
What I need to do is just get like a.
I think you need a ring light to like the focus light point behind the camera.
This is one going on my Delphine right here.
Oh, sweet. Nice. I love that head sculpt. And Corey's paint just elevates it to the next level too.
Man.
See what I'm thinking? She needs polished out in chrome now.
You know what? That sounds great, but that is not going to happen.
You gotta chrome everything. I don't have a problem. I can stop anytime.
Make it like SpongeBob's future set.
I have no idea what I do with that lighter color skin tone I got mixed up. I've got a mess on my workstation. It's probably staring right at me. No.
I ordered a head sculpt from this this guy. What is it? Vault? Y'all familiar with this? Let's see. See if I can find it. I think I had it bookmarked. Vault Customs.
I'm not familiar. Let me pull you up. Solo. Oh, cool.
I ordered a Black Widow head sculpt from him. I think it'll be a good size for my Valiverse custom Widow because this one, the head is a bit small because his heads run a little bit bigger.
Yeah.
And this head went on a much smaller body. The
Valiverse females are big.
Yeah. So I think it runs a little bit closer to Mezco.
Yeah.
Pound Town. What?
I know Bobby was talking about he about how big, how small the probably better, more proportionate actually like ratios to men versus women heights in the G.I. Joe. I'm not saying Bobbies are bad. It's just they're a big figure. They are big for females.
Yeah, they're more like 5'10", stuff like that.
Yeah.
If you wanted to put them up against like Legends.
Yeah, they're more legend scale females than classified females.
Have you used this stuff?
Green stuff? What is that?
Liquid green stuff.
I have not.
Citadel.
Is it like a filler or something? Or?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm going to mess around with that later today.
It's like when you get like little pox and stuff in your mold, you can brush that over it and it smooths it out for you.
I need that. It's I don't have a pressure pot, so when I make molds, I get little air bubbles and spots here and there.
Might work wonders for you.
Yeah, I'll definitely try that.
Let me give that a shot on some of my 3D prints that I have that have little issues like the metaverse. Give them a hard time.
I tell you, I'm really liking this double jointed elbows and stuff.
Get back on the screen. I think you might have mentioned it once or twice.
His proportions are a little, like his hands are like really big, but
It's going to happen with stylized figures.
I mean, not to the extreme of, you know. Is he on screen? Oh, little boy there.
Little alien dude.
That guy.
Well, if it's the short guy, I would say, yeah. I mean, that's expected for him to have like huge hands and feet because he's more like an ape. Grab some water a bit.
Let's see. A lot of Warhammer guys don't like liquid stuff. Well, those are teeny tiny figures. These aren't Warhammers. Might work on minor corrections. You always have to sand it regardless. Yeah. I can sometimes for little holes too. I'll use like a Squadron's putty for like. Yeah, using that back in the days when I used to build model cars. It's still good stuff to use for little minor imperfections. It's looking pretty good. I'll have to repaint the lips. So we just repaint the face. The skin color was super pale on the DC Direct Power Girl head. It was like way, way pale. I'll be curious to see what they're going to reveal at Velicon.
Speaking of reveals, how'd you feel about what they revealed at that live stream reveal? Mesco. I mean, not Mesco. Marvel. Yeah.
I liked some of it, and I didn't like some of it. So a lot of it saw was lacking paint.
Yeah.
Very flat looking. So I'm not going to change the fact that I'm basically buying kits from Hasbro now, so I got to finish them myself. But I like the mold. Some of the head sculpts are not that good. The Hulk and Bruce Banner didn't like either one of those head sculpts.
I can't believe they reused the Jessica Drew head on that new Spider Woman, and she has pegs in her legs. At least they gave her the Wasp. Get your ass down.
It's
Wasp.
I'm sorry. Go ahead.
They gave her the Wasp legs, it looks like.
I think that's the updated Moonstone that we just got from Walgreens.
Is it? Okay.
Yeah.
I'm not sure. What chest is that? Do you know?
The updated Moonstone.
Moonstone. Okay.
This one right here.
She has single jointed elbows, right?
Nope, double jointed and bicep schools.
Okay.
The black suit, Jessica.
Right.
The black and red.
They're re-releasing kind of the scroll, which I fully expect them to have their original head with it. Like, everybody's like mad because it's not going to come with the original head. I fully expect it. I mean, why wouldn't they? That's kind of silly that it wouldn't.
I was disappointed they reused the same arms because they gave us the updated chest. They gave us this chest.
Well, they're going to do whatever they can to reduce the boob size, because that's their MO at this point, is no boobs.
Yeah.
There were some. I like the new Ben Reilly and the Chasm, even though Chasm has pegs. I love that body. The Superior Arc body is awesome.
Well, I thought it was Superior Arc too, but it's the Sunfire.
Are you sure?
Yep. I was like all excited. Man, they're finally reusing the Superior Octopus. I got looking at it. Ah, crap! They just painted. Look like it's got the diaphragm joint.
I thought it did have the diaphragm joint.
Unfortunately, no.
Oh man.
I wanted it too. I was disappointed too when I noticed it.
Dang it. Oh man, that's terrible.
Because they've never used that body.
That sucks. How disappointing.
Well, gentlemen, I have to call it a night.
Alrighty.
The cat has done destroyed some stuff in the kitchen, so I need to go fix that. I appreciate it as always. Thank you for having me, and I'll see you guys on Sunday.
You have a good night, sir.
You as well, sir.
Night, buddy.
Bye.
Oh,
Alrighty.
man. How unfortunate.
Well, let's pull up those pictures. Just look at them.
Yeah. Oh, that's exactly what I was about to do. I even opened a window.
Ooh, Orange Piccolo's pre-order's going live. I want that. Toy Art just updated their site today. I was like, wait a minute, this looks different. Let me scroll down and get back down to the new stuff. And there's Spider-Man. Share screen.
And this is Sunfire for sure, right?
No, that's the Renew Your Vows body.
That's Renew Your. Yeah, okay, yeah, I see the
toe joint. That's the. But they got the paint job wrong. That's the Superior Spider-Man, but he's supposed to have crazy looking webs, not even webs.
Well, no, that's Ben Reilly before he went to Chasm.
Oh, so he was wearing a Superior Spider-Man style costume.
Well, it kind of looks like Superior Spider-Man, but Superior Spider-Man's webs go up over his shoulders and onto his deltoids, and it's centered where his is offset, and the eyes are different.
Yeah.
The eyes are red, and they have a double lens.
Yeah, that's what I was going to say. Like the head's wrong for Superior Spider-Man. So I didn't catch the live stream. I didn't realize that's supposed to be being.
The arm's supposed to have the tech. The boots are supposed to be black. There's some differences.
Yeah, that looks like the Renew Your Vows body though. It's pinless. Got the double. Got the toe joints.
Yeah, it definitely is.
Go ahead and just make him full screen. And there's Chasm. You know, when I first saw this,
sure as hell that is.
There's the crunch.
Man, God, that means I'll be filling peg holes.
Yep, there's the ab crunch.
Yeah. If he comes with no effects, I'm probably going to pass.
The purple's real plain looking too.
Well, it's a little light. It's pastel.
Nope. Let's see. JB.
I might pass on that.
That's nice. That's coming out a nice way. That painted my head a few times past. So, I think the greatest head sculpt BC director ever did, Super Karen, yeah. The Power Girl. What do you fellas think of the Captain America's 20th anniversary from the Marvel Legends line? It's a beautiful figure. I'm just not real. I'm not real big on the pale blue. I like the 80th better. That's my go-to cap. I end up passing on the 20th. It's beautiful. Like I said, it's a great looking figure. I just passed because I like the colors on 80th better and I already have it.
I'm going to do a darker blue wash on that one, and I think it'll do it right. It'll make it look perfect.
Okay, at this point, we'd be not surprised if they release Pinless Captain America in the future. Well, we got that current one, the Ultimates. That's pinless. The Puff Adder Wave. Really interested in the 20th Hulk, Rick James Hulk, what I call it. The heads look like Rick James as a Hulk. That one looks nice, but still the old face-off heads. Yeah, definitely like, shrink down on my heads face off body. Okay, back to the pictures. This
That's a big no on that sweatshirt. I just can't do it.
there's no articulation up here.
That's a big no.
Single jointed elbows. There's no torso articulation. And it looks tiny.
I know people are already going to start asking for a sweatshirt for that thing. Just cut off. They're going to want that torso underneath. It's got a full torso. I can already tell because it apparently has an ab crunch in there. I know it's got a full torso underneath. I am not going to make sweatshirts for that. Just not going to do it. No way.
Yeah, it's so shiny too.
Because I would only make it would only end up being like a vest because I couldn't really make the sweatshirt go all the way down the arms without it looking super bulky. It would be like a parka. I mean, it already looks like a parka.
Miles, isn't he like nearly an adult now? This looks like a kid's body.
It definitely is a kid's body. That's the new teen body. Or
I like the one. Personally, I like the one that came in like the Armadillo Wave. That's my Miles. Like, what's the point of this one?
Oh, it's a hard no.
Yeah. Who is this? I can't remember.
That's the Rose.
Okay.
People are liking this one for the arms and legs, so they can go back and put it on their Mr. Knight. Other than that, most people are, just hard passing on it.
Yeah. That's a deep cut there because I had no idea who it was.
Yeah. See,
some nice shoes I can use for Lord Pumpkin. There we go. That's the new. See, that's the moonstone.
Oh, yeah, they are double jointed. How about that? It's got the bicep swivel. I don't like the fact that they use that hair.
That old hairpiece.
I mean, I might get it and tear the hair off of it and do my own, maybe. I don't know.
Well, Moonstone,
I like the suit. I really like the suit.
Yeah, I like the suit too.
And I don't mind the pins in the legs because they're black.
It kind of looks like Miles Morales' original suit.
Which I definitely don't mind.
Mm-hmm. So she don't have the wings on her new suit?
She might. And I have the ability to make wings out of some cloth that I have. It's not like exact, but it's close.
So that's what's disappointed with the Scroll Queen. They didn't use these arms.
Yeah.
They used those like 9-degree bend arms from the original body.
If that.
Elektra as Daredevil.
Ooh, yeah. Come on, bring it. I'm ready.
That's nice.
Scarf and the comma, I think that's what it's called. The tabard-like pieces.
My only gripe with that one, we're getting her before they're redoing the regular, like the 3-pack Elektra in red.
They're gonna take a while to do that because it's going to take away the allure for the 3-pack since they're
it's really sold out. The 3-pack's gone.
Is it?
Yeah.
No shit.
Last time I checked,
I am all about this. Look at that butt. Dang.
Double jointed elbows, bicep swivel, all new legs.
Yep.
All new arms, because those are not Shriek arms because they got the sculpted on the arms.
Yep.
That's nice.
That's also excellent for parts too.
Oh yeah. Tarantula.
Oh. Big no.
On the Sunfire body.
Yep.
straight up with new feet.
Big pass.
Kind of ugly costume. I don't really care for it.
Big pass.
Not really know the character.
Double pass.
Yep. We got that really beautiful Venom from. And we get like a Sunfire mold Carnage.
It's a shame I have to get this figure to get that Doc Ock.
Yeah, they got jacked the price up for the Doc Ock. It is a nice Doc Ock.
Yeah, that's made by Mayshelf, and I love getting everything that Mayshelf does.
And I finally got bendy arms for Doc Ock. I don't think they've ever done bendy arms. They've always done the static posed arms.
Yeah, for a long time they weren't allowed to do it. They had the regulations by the board of directors to not put wire inside of plastic that small. But they've been kind of getting around that for a while with like Scorpion's tail and stuff like that. And they finally just kind of caved.
Oh, that's the previous Doc Ock.
Yeah, and the new bendy tentacles fit in that one. And since they're both bendable, your old Doc Ock will now be able to have bendable tentacles as well.
Yeah, I actually plugged Toy Biz tentacles in my what was it, the Lizard Build-A-Figure Wave.
I was just going to do the whole metal tentacle on my Doc Ock, and then I saw this one, and now I want this one.
I like how the backpack looks too.
I love it. It's great. I like the side. I like the ones that come out the side.
This we've been needing for a while.
It looks fantastic. It's just not something I need in my collection.
I hate Don left. We know he's going to get it. He loves Iron Man. Specializes in soft goods and loves Iron Man. I was looking at when I was reorganizing my Iron Man shelf. It's like, man, we needed a replacement for that thing. With them big old, little tiny ball hits, so they look so weird. That looks so cool.
I love the glasses on that, honestly, but it's got pins in the arms, pins in the legs.
Yeah.
It's a tired ass body.
The arms are bold too, right there. Every time you get those arms, they're bold like that.
It's just
weird color scheme: orange shirt, purple tie, purple pants. I know they're kind of doing like the old school color scheme, but yeah. No, I don't think
the bigger chest is, I think, better. And I actually like the head sculpt. I'm wondering if he's going to come with two fists, or if that's pretty much it, or if he's going to come with just a couple of gripping hands, and we're going to be stuck with a open hand.
I didn't realize that was new chest. It is new chest.
I think it looks better. I wonder if they somehow made it to where that butterfly can move forward at least a little bit.
Well, we can't see right now because this is a mistake. This should not be orange. It should be white. That's his lab coat, not a shirt. Man, I do like that new chest. Damn it! Why do they have to leave that shirt on there? So Alex, now you got my curiosity. He's like, does it have a Ford butterfly?
Even if it's just a little bit, man.
Yeah.
I mean, he's not going to be able to thunderclap no matter what because of that chest being so big. But him being more barrel chested looks a lot better.
Yeah. I'm just not crazy about that head.
I don't mind it too much. It definitely invokes more of a Frankenstein kind of vibe. I love the head on this.
But where's the visor?
That's it.
He's supposed to have the eye cover.
Is he?
Yeah.
There was
that's the Eric Masterson boots. Eric Masterson, when he was Thor, he had the skin exposed on the sides. That's the boots he wore. But
there was some point where he wore it like that, but the eye cover he wore more than having it just like that.
Yeah, and the eye cover looks cool.
Yeah, but I prefer that actually. Well, because I would rather have the beard than the clean shaven look on my other Thor.
But, if you had that little visor piece, that would sell it for that. Huh? No. It's part of the wings.
I'm going to get it.
At first, I thought these parts of the wings might fold it down to make the visor, but no, it's part of the wings.
I'm gonna get it just for that head sculpt, and then.
Oh, I give his boost a better rebuild.
Yeah, that's true. Even though I'm pretty much foddering my better rebuild at this point, or I got to make another cape for it and sell it with the cape. Might put those boots on it, see if I can sell it with the boots, and see if I can, sell it as a kit bash. Might be able to get some decent money for it. So I just sold my last better rebuild cape on Story Post. Because I don't even want that destroyer. I have the Select, which is bigger, more intimidating, and just covered in paint. I don't need my destroyer to be as mobile as that one's going to be. Mm-hmm. So I'm not worried about it. Oh. I don't care for that one. They say that one's 9 inches tall, but the Select is just way more intimidating.
The chat jumped on me. I was like, I'll get cut on this. Let's see. That one looks nice, but still love the old Toy Biz face-off Hulk head. Yeah, the face-off is a beautiful piece. Sculpt-wise, I feel like it still has a lot going for it. Not really articulated, but love how it looks. My only nitpick with the face-off was I wish he had bigger arms. I have both those actually, the Hulk Wolverine 2-pack and the Ed McGuinness style Hasbro one. Rick James Hulk. Box of Cannon's back. Spider Woman is the same head as the last one, just painted. Yep. Queen Comics, hello, my friend. If they're going to give us another Spider Woman, they should have given us a newer Julia Carpenter version. Yeah, because Julie's on that horrible knee leg body. I'm surprised they didn't make a classic Wasp.
That would have been cool.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah, in the red and black with the headgear. Dan mentioned that the butterfly joint on Hulk has the same range as the old one.
Oh,
okay. That sucks. Bucks. Oh, we said at the same time. Looks like the new body for Pitt of that gray Hulk. Damn. That is nice. Has Hasbro ever done a lockjaw just in 3 3/4 inch?
I didn't even know they did 1 3 3/4.
It was an STC exclusive.
Oh, okay.
Years ago. I think it came out around about the same time as I might be mistaken, but I think it came out the same time as maybe the Luke Cage Thunderbolt set.
Huh.
Yeah, the Destroyer looks nice, but like I said, I got the Marvel Select one too, and I don't need it. But it's a 2-pack. If you want that Thor's head, you got to buy the 2-pack.
Yeah.
So you're going to spend $80 on this 2-pack.
There he is getting all hunched up on Thor.
He's like, what? Oh, what's going on?
I mean, don't get me wrong, he's a big boy, but the Select is, it's just better looking because it's got the paint. Hell, you could chrome the hell out of that thing. Uh-oh.
Oh, I know what you could do with this. Ooh. Put the Odin head from the Build-A-Figure on that and put the cape.
Yeah.
When Odin uses that as an armor.
That's true. Might be able to make some money off of it instead of just selling it like it is.
Yeah. It's nice. Just I got the Select. And
Nice, but not necessary.
That is a nice head. But hopefully it's got an alternate head with the mask down or something. I don't know. It just seems, if you're doing Eric Masterson, it's like the mask is part of the look. Better than the screaming Thunderstrike head. This is the first rider. This is the first rider series we've had in a while.
An alt head for him? Oh, that's really weird.
Yeah, I don't get why they didn't have an alternate head for that Thunderstrike. That figure's got issues. It's sculpted weird. Proportions are weird. Not the best figure. And plus two, they made him right-handed. All the artwork shows Thunderstrike using his left hand.
Is that right?
Yep. Because they just use Thor parts. Not crazy about the blue, but I like the articulation on it. And it's the first rider series we've had in a long time.
Yeah, I'm probably going to do a dark blue wash on that blue.
Mm-hmm.
And I might fully repaint that purple.
They're using soft goods on this one for the long.
I'm gonna replace that garbage. My God.
Yeah, it looks bad.
It looks terrible.
Yeah, I think you'll be able to sell quite a few of those if you end up making those.
I don't think so, actually. When you give somebody Easy Street, like I already got soft goods for it, they generally they're done. They don't seek out anything else. You might get 4 or 5 people that maybe go, okay, yeah, I need something better than this.
It just looks so bad, so flat. Printing the decals onto it like that. That purple should be a separate.
Printing stuff out on my Cricut and stuff like that, and I mean, I could see myself making maybe 5 wired ones and just putting that up. And if they sell, great. I'll make 5 more, and that's it.
What did they do with these arms?
I don't know, but I wonder if those unpeg. Because if they do, I might be able to make soft goods for those.
Let's see. Where they at? Here we go. If I end up getting a set, I want to.
And I could probably do a Doom cape for that, even though the Secret Wars didn't. I don't think it came with cape.
All right, here's what I'm going to do with it. If I get that manga Rambo.
Absolutely.
Spin red arms.
I could make you some just some basic wired, or not even wired. I can just do some basic cloth for you, some good cloth material that you can just glue right on.
I do like the Doom.
I think I'm going to do a simple wired cape for it, even though it didn't come with one back then. I don't think so. I think I'm going to do a cape for it because I think people are going to want a cape for it.
I think that would look really striking too with a cape.
Just the same color as that hood, and I think people will want one.
I was noticing it's using the 80th anniversary Iron Man arms and legs.
Oh yeah.
You got the bandit and the cuffs. Monica Rambeau was like, it's so disappointing. Like, this is all new sculpt. They made this so ugly. And she's got no bicep swivels. That's probably the limit that arm will move to. 9 degrees. And it's like such a sought after character too.
Yeah, they haven't done any other Monica Rambeau, have they?
Just the A-Force one.
Just the A-Force? Oh, that's right, with the ugly trench coat. Didn't it have a trench coat?
Yeah, it has a trench coat. I don't know why they give her a trench coat.
So bad, and I was going to, I kept on going to Toys R Us, and I had one of the managers holding it for me, and we were waiting for it to go to clearance, and he kept holding it for me, and I was like, when? He's like, I don't know, man, hopefully soon. And it got all the way to the last couple of days. He's like, I gotta take it, I gotta sell it. I was like, well, it's not on clearance. He's like, man, it's $10 off. It's like, that's ridiculous. It's like, what's gonna happen to it? He's like, we're gonna destroy it. That's what they want to do with everything that doesn't get sold, destroying it. I was like, then just let me have it. He's like, I can't without losing, what's left of my job. And he, needs unemployment. So
yeah.
Like, oh, yeah, well, it's what it is. What it is.
I
really wanted that. Also, Bloodstone.
Yep, she's a good looking figure. Let's see.
The chances of us getting another one of her is approximately 0.
Yep. I got her right here.
I think that figure looks really good.
I am tempted to give her a Shriek upgrade.
I would like to do that. Just get rid of the jacket and have Corey repaint the face. But she's expensive now.
Yeah, no, that's she's expensive. It's like, do I want to give her I want to give her an upgrade of absolutely. But should I? Because she's an expensive figure, but I'll never sell her though.
If you're not going to sell her, then the answer is absolutely.
Because to do the leg upgrade, you got to crack his hips.
Oh, that's screw it.
Yeah, the arms would be actually. Ooh, that would actually kind of be cool. Take those black shoulders off the Shriek. Use the black shoulders and use the white arms on the spinneret. And keep the black and white look, but of course that's a pearl white though. May just go.
What does she normally have?
The well, like on her look. Yeah. In this here, I have no idea.
Jacket.
I have no idea without the jacket. During this era, which is like when she's called Photon or something.
Yeah, that's when she became Photon, I believe.
She's got some lollipop on her.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, it's very tempting to. Because that knee is super loose too.
I'm gonna have to start inquiring about getting one of those. And I mean, honestly, I can just fucking headcanon my own, Photon you know, and just
Oh,
get
yeah.
rid of the jacket. And
Oh, this is so disappointing.
that's just terrible. Well, that's a tragedy, is what that is.
I've been wanting a figure of her for a long time. I just never got around to making it because I figured they'd make her. And they did, and they put her on one of those horrible bodies. And they didn't even use the bustier top. They just painted it.
I don't understand.
It's like they have tops with that sculpted on. Well, I got one hanging on the wall. Let's see. Right here. Scarlet Witch.
Yep. I mean, they're leaving it up to you to do it. And in some cases, like,
If we use this top.
and I'm not gonna lie, in some cases, I'm actually okay with that. I'm like, sure, I'm excited to do a custom. I'm excited to fix up a figure.
This body is actually better than the one they used. This is the we got the thicker legs, got the bustier sculpt, a better muscle definition sculpt on the way midsection. This would have been a better choice body, but no.
I wonder how much more that cost to make than the one that they chose. Probably, you know, a few cents more.
I have no idea.
That's usually the case. That's usually why.
The Black Knight, I like. We're finally getting a jacket Black Knight.
Yeah, weren't you just talking about making this thing?
I did, which I hope they fix the plastic material on these hips because mine exploded like everybody else's does.
That jacket is
Very flat.
I mean, you have that one jacket, right?
Yeah, I got this nice brown leather jacket.
You're going to be taking that figure and grinding those arms down and putting that new jacket on there, dude. I already know it. I already know it. I see it a mile away. And look at how floppy that sword already is.
Yeah.
That's, man.
He needs some Viagra for a sword.
You can get plastruck, yellow.
Those are new boots.
Are they?
Yep.
You can get plastruck yellow. You can even get clear rod.
The old boots don't have this split. They don't have that red piping either.
You can drill out the center of that like spark and put in like a clear, and then just paint the plastruck with like clear orange and yellow, and that way it won't sag. It'll actually look better too.
That's all new boots on him. So here's the old one. These are the Buccaneer boots. There's no split in the front. Even the feet are bigger on that one there on the screen.
Yeah, those look better. Did in the book, did he not have stripes around his gloves?
That's one of those things where his look changed all the time during that era from artist to artist. It may have to.
Well, since he doesn't have stripes on his helmet, you know, I guess it balances out. It's either that or I would personally want the stripes off of the boots, maybe, since they aren't on the gloves. I don't know.
Yeah.
Easy enough to take off if If I
Her
wanted,
head looks small too. Not only is it a horrible body, but the head looks tiny.
oh, everybody's calling her Courtney Cox too.
Courtney Cox has got better curves though.
Well, she used to.
Yeah. Oh. That's the same body they use for the horrible Madam Hydra redo. That's what Madam Hydra's belt.
Yeah, Madam, and her upper legs too. Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, that's not Madam Hydra's belt. That's the one for Rogue. Not Rogue, Storm. Storm's belts.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, because Madam Hydra's got the guns.
The holsters on hers, yeah.
Yeah, the holsters.
I'm torn on this one. The hyper articulated.
I like mine a lot better because it has boobs.
Yeah, the chest torso is what looks soft. It's like it's not sculpted properly.
And what sucks is you'll lose your butterfly joints if you change out the chest. So you're left with, you're going to be sculpting boobs on this thing. So you're going to have to grind out the chest, almost completely grind, because her boobs are saggy right there. I mean, look how saggy. Look how low those boobs sit. So you're going to have to grind those off, make the boobs higher, redo the chest, a little bit of the neck, and then redo the zipper area.
Oh, she's articulate like a Joe. She's got a midsection.
Yeah, she has midsection. Just to get the articulation right. And I'm going to get her, and I'm going to do exactly what I'm saying, and it's going to be horrible, but it might end up being my favorite Widow, even though, and I will take the belt off, and I will put my belt on that I made for my other Widow, and it's going to suck, but I'm going to do it. That piece of hair in the front, that's going to be one of the first things coming off of her.
Yep.
I wish they would have gave her toe joints. If they were really serious, they would have given her.
Oh yeah. I was looking at something, pulling up something real quick. Might save some work. And add a little more articulation to her. All right, I want to stop the share on that one. And present, share, window, cancel. Why is it out of focus? Come on. Present, share screen, window. Or looky here. Much better sculpted upper torso.
Yeah, and she has butterfly joints, huh?
And she has butterfly joints.
Mm.
And neck, a ball peg at the bottom base of the neck.
No shit.
That would be a easy upgrade. And not so saggy looking.
Not at all.
Oh, get back on the chat. Let's see. I love that Dr. Doom. Gotta go see you fellas. Have a good one, Nico, if we haven't missed you already. The belt looks like Raven. Let's see. Yeah, I think that torso would work.
Yeah, definitely. Oh, wait, that Widow, she didn't have holster, did she?
I don't think she did, and there you go. There's your holster.
Yeah. And it's a drop leg holster. exactly what she needs. It's either that or you get one off of Aliverse figure.
And those are
They're a
too
little bulky.
they're too big to work. But yeah, this right here worked. Let me go back to the other screen. Present, share, window. Okay. Hide. Yeah, I think she's gonna get a cover girl upgrade.
I agree.
You're adding neck articulation, better looking sculpt down here. You'll keep your butterfly joints.
I gotta do is sculpt a little zipper on there, and she's bang on. And then slide that paint that holster, and you're good to go.
I wonder if the butterfly joints would be even compatible, or you don't even have to paint them.
Why not? That'd be great.
New Bucky cap.
That is a win. I'm definitely getting that.
That works so well for that look for Bucky, because it was such a sleek, smooth costume. The Bucky mold is fine for what it was in the day, basically kickstarting Marvel Legends back, but it severely needs an update. One thing I might end up doing if I get an extra, thinking that might get some graphite powder. Mask this off down here.
Yeah. It'll work on that blue.
So I did a.
Doesn't work too well on that gold, right? It leaves like
It's like a patina on the gold.
Yeah.
But on the blue, I got really good results on that. I had an extra KO Spider-Man 2099. And it's like blue chrome. Let's see. Exit full screen. Where you at?
Damn, now I want to do the chrome on this Delphine. Poop. I'm going to have to do it now. This is your fault.
Right here.
Oh, yeah. Is that the first one?
This is a KO of the first one.
Oh, yeah, that works out.
I just hit it with some clear coat, chromed them, and polished it with the polished it up, and it turned out beautiful. It's like a blue chrome. Even the red actually looks pretty good. And if you want to, you can actually mask off the ab section. If you don't want to hit that, just in the star, just polish the blue out, and you'd get that chrome finish to it. Full screen. And yeah, that's a win there, though. It's still.
Oh, absolutely.
If only minor nitpick, it's probably going to be a little tall for Bucky if that's using Vulcan parts. But I'll be okay with it. There we go. We got the Scroll 2-pack. I would assume this is going to be a 2-pack.
Yeah, I'm sure.
That's the Illuminati Super Scroll. This is Black Bolt, Iron Man, Doctor Strange, Mr. Fantastic. And that is the old body with the new upper torso and the old arms.
That upper torso is pointless, man.
The only thing it does, it gives you like the disc-hinged neck.
I mean, I guess that's why they did it.
Maybe, or just to get rid of the large breasticles.
Probably.
Let's see. Name withheld. Doctor Doom is an instant grab. Yeah, just you gotta buy that 2-pack with if you're not a fan of the Monica Rambeau, or you want the Monica Rambeau, you don't want the Doctor Doom, so you're stuck getting a 2-pack either way. But I do like that Doctor Doom. And if you do an arm swap on Monica Rambeau with some spinner red arms, that will improve it tremendously. Just won't have the wispy sleeves, which I don't really see a tactical advantage to having wispy sleeves that get caught on stuff. But you know,
I gotta find out how much I can get one of those for. Maybe one of my friends has one that wants to.
Oh, the 8-force one, yeah.
Yeah, wants to let up on one.
Never cared about the Winter Soldier as Captain America. That figure, good for customs. I like my mishmash. I do like kind of like a what if Bucky kept some of his Captain America gear, where he's like Winter Soldier and with still a part of his Captain America suit. Got rid of the Buccaneer boots, did the tactical boots, and the mechanical arm exposed. I have that Jessica Drew already. Yeah, it's gonna be a 2-pack to get and they're going to do the Super Scroll head for the pack-in.
I didn't care for the head sculpt on that on the original one, so I took a Netflix Jessica Jones and I sculpted the mask on that one, and I used the same hair, but I sculpted the mask on that one, so she has the same, like mouth area, and it has like the the dot matrix and stuff, so face printing tech on it, so it looks a lot better. I like it. It turned out really good.
My biggest nitpick with these two here, they look like they have MCU heads. The details are like more human-ish.
Well, that's kind of what they've been doing now for a while. That's kind of been the direction they've been doing.
Comic book bodies and realistic heads is just really mixed too well.
I mean, there is a happy medium with that, and they've done it before, but it's not easy. Like Hercules is a great example of a happy medium.
Oh yeah, that's perfect. I love that, working with that figure too.
That's got a really nice comic body and everything, and it's got just the right amount of that dot matrix stuff, on the eyes and on the mouth, and that's really it. It's not like really, it's on the eyebrows too, but it's not like all over shading on the face and overdone.
Have you tried the graphite powder on Alex Ross Iron Man? I have not. I only have one of those. I don't really. I'm fine with those colors right now too, though. I will be curious to try it with different colors, gloss colors later on.
How do you think it'd work out on that color red? Do you think it'd streak?
I don't know. I got like some old Iron Man parts in my fodder bin. I may like clear coat those and test them out.
That's what I'm wondering. Are you clear coating first? That's
if you want a mirror finish, you need a clear coat. So if you're wanting just to polish, it's fine as is. Like with
a mirror finish, you're coating it first.
Coating it first, and sometimes putting a second coat on it.
Nice. Okay.
I put the clear coat on, polish it, clear coat, then polish. Then that's when you get your super mirror.
Nice.
And I wonder if the Bath Super School parts will work on this. I wouldn't be surprised if it didn't, because that's the Bath arm.
I mean, yeah, you'd have to heat up the arm, pop it on.
The big issue is I see with the shoulders, this looks like the young Thor body.
Yeah, it
The
does.
Odinson, and those shoulders don't move.
That's going to be you're going to have to crack the torso to pull that shoulder piece out.
Yeah. That's the only issue I see with that. And doing what I said they should have done from the get-go when they did that 12-inch Marvel Legend line, they should make big characters out of like characters that can grow, like Goliath, Atlas, and Giant Man, and what's her name? Ant-Man's daughter.
Stature.
Characters like that. That's who they should have kind of focused on with the 12-inch line. They could have some regular figures in there too, like Iron Man, Captain America too, because you got to have those to push. But each wave they should have had a Stature, should have had a Goliath, and like that can work in both lines, the 6-inch and the 12-inch. Because I'm a 6-inch collector. I didn't buy the 12-inch figures.
Yeah.
I don't buy. People stick with a certain size, but they're reusing that failed 12-inch line Captain America to make the Super Adaptoid. That's the Marvel Now Cap body.
Yeah. Oh,
with a new
what
part.
do you think about the rumor of the HasLab being Giant Man?
I don't know if they're going to have enough pull for it.
I don't think so either.
They're going to charge something outrageous for it too. They said,
well, it's going to be $349, just like everything else.
They've said when the Charger failed, the not Charger, they said if we did the Sentinel and Galactus again, there'd be an extra $100 added on their prices.
$499?
Yeah.
Half a grand.
Yeah.
They would have to literally give us like 2 full-size figures, like full-size Galactus figures, for people to even consider that. Like, no way in hell. Because
they said that if they did the Sentinel today, it would be $350 for the Sentinel. They said it would be another $100. It would have been like a $450.
That's still, everybody's gonna round that up and go, half a grand. It's gonna get halfway funded, I imagine, because what they're gonna do is it's gonna be like Hank Pym through the years. It's gonna be Giant Man to start out with, and it's gonna be like you hit the first thing, it's gonna be Yellow Jacket, and then a new kind of Ant-Man, and then they're just gonna reuse shit bodies, and they're gonna have like a new Wasp probably that's gonna reuse a body.
Have a good night, JB.
It's not gonna work.
Yeah,
that's gonna fail.
I bet if they continue the Secret Invasion, we'll get updated Deadpool. Well, Deadpool's like a Wolverine, Cyclops, and Iron Man, and Captain America. Now they're going to make tons of those. It's not a matter of if, it's when they make another Deadpool.
They'd be better off making a damn Deadpool ice cream truck and doing it for like $249 or something like that.
They're not going to learn their lesson.
That'd be a much better idea. Hell, they could relaunch the HasLab Vengeance and do it at $249, or do a giant Mephisto with a big ass throne for $249, and then have like unlocks and stuff, and like reveal the first 2 unlocks immediately.
If they really want the HasLab charger to fund, every tier should have been a Ghost Rider with his bike.
And Robbie Reyes should be one of the tiers for the freaking Mephisto and the throne for Mephisto. Like it should be that. It should be Mephisto, but a giant Mephisto. You should have a brand new magic that's a Dark Child. You should have
This is the 50th anniversary of Ghost Rider. We ain't got nothing coming out.
Goblin Queen. You know, I mean, all that stuff makes more sense. Way more sense.
Oh yeah. But the with the charger, the first tier they should if they showed the first tier being Dan Ketch with his bike,
Hell to the yes.
that would have funded quickly. Because that's what everybody wants, Dan Ketch.
Yeah, I mean that's my Ghost Rider. That's who I grew up with.
That's where most of us grew up with. Yep, all right. Name withheld, 90s Ghost Rider. Agreed for sure. Yep. Right there with you guys. 99% of the people out there that's collecting Marvel Legends, their Ghost Rider was Dan Ketch.
Yep.
The charger looks cool, but they show they didn't have no faith in it by not even attempting to go to the Dodge to get a license for a charger.
Dodge gives out that license very easily and pretty cheap.
And they would have wholeheartedly supported something called the Hell Charger. They call their Challenger. They got one called the Demon, the Hellcat. It's like,
yeah, there's no shame in their game when it comes to that kind of shit. They'll jump on board in a heartbeat.
And that's all the pictures.
They would have easily funded, like they would have jumped on board with that easily, without a doubt. But Hasbro doesn't want to pay any extra money for anything.
Yeah.
Like, you know, with Nicolas Cage, you got to pay for that license for his likeness quite a bit, actually.
Yeah, that's what
his likeness is not cheap.
That's why I would just do the comic book Ghost Rider.
He does sell his likeness, and I think it's over a couple of million.
What do you think? The rumor is saying that what's his name? Stephen Yeun. It's going to be Sentry in the MCU.
Stephen Yeun?
Glenn from The Walking Dead is going to be the Sentry.
Yeah.
That makes no sense.
What?
Sentries.
I mean, I know they're going. That's a little much. That's a little too. I hate to say woke, but that seems like they're pushing diversity right there. Pretty hard.
He definitely don't have the physique to play it either.
He would have to bulk up so damn much, and
30 to 40 pounds of muscle.
Lifetime amount of bulking up. I mean, he doesn't have 5 years of time to bulk up. I mean, that's literally.
And
look how early they had to tell.
I was on another stream Saturday where they were talking about his acting chops too. Like before this announcement, it's like I don't know if he's got the rank. A lot of people kind of think when he played Glenn, it's like mostly his personality coming out in the character. Because they seen one other thing.
People said at first he did, but then later on, not so much. but I stopped watching like a little bit before Negan. So I know he got whacked.
Yeah.
Spoilers!
Yeah, if you don't know by now, it's like...
I mean, look at how early they told Zachary Levi about Shazam. They told him about Shazam 2.5 years before the movie. And they kept it secret. So he bulked up and ate thousands of calories of chicken every day and worked out like a motherfucker. And he still had to have pads.
Dragon Eyes was like he can act. He's a victim of the writing team of Walking Dead.
He ain't got 2.5 years. I mean, he might have 2.5 years. I mean, who knows?
Dragon Eyes. The sad thing that nobody realizes that they read more Danny Ketch than Johnny Blaze. Yeah, people just did. So a lot of people did. All the accomplishments of Ghost Rider. You think about it, it's Dan Ketch. Same way like with the Flash. People talk about like what the Flash has accomplished. It's Wally West.
Yep. Well, when Ghost Rider was Johnny Blaze, he was kind of a joke. He was more like a regular dude. Even when he was in Ghost Rider form, there was comedy involved. It was all like crossovers and stuff because he couldn't carry his own series.
I didn't like Johnny Blaze until he became the biker look with the Hellfire shotgun in the
right. He rose. I mean, he only rose to like Promise or like in like the 2000s. He rose up when they decided to give him the mantle back. What exactly happened to Dan Ketch? How did he lose the mantle?
The writers forgot.
The writers forgot. The writers. That's how he lost it.
Well, they forgot. Right now, they got Dan Ketch as a villain, and he's like he tried to get turned into a villain. People try to give him his powers back. It's like he was already a Ghost Rider. What happened? They're in the war with in heaven when the angels tricked Dan Ketch like into like killing the other riders and absorbing their powers when he had the blue form. After that storyline, he was back to being a regular Ghost Rider again, and they forgot.
Dumb.
It's like the same way like why they forgot the Sentry merged with the Void when you had the merged Sentry.
Yeah. They
forgot. Before that, they forgot that he was resurrected from the Apocalypse Twins with one of the seeds.
And you got Keanu Reeves like having multiple meetings with Disney about Ghost Rider, and Keanu kind of being a little upfront about it, which I'm sure is pissing Disney off. Like, that's the only character I'll play. Like, if I do a deal with them, that's what I'm going to do. So chances are you won't know that I made a deal with them until I come out as, you won't know until you see a preview of me as Ghost Rider.
Yeah.
But he said there's a chance I'm just too old, depending on if they want to, sign like a long deal, or 10 movie deal. I don't, I might be too old for that. Like, bitch, you fucking don't age.
I already have the John Wick, so make it happen, Marvel. Yeah.
I mean, the guy's love of motorcycles. I mean, he owns
and he likes the supernatural stuff too, because he's been wanting to do Constantine 2 forever, and it didn't really happen until he got the big success of John Wick.
Yep. Now he's got what he wanted.
Constantine 2 is finally in production.
Yep. I like Constantine. A lot of people didn't really care for it. I thought it was really good. I think it was directed pretty nice. I thought the story was good. I thought the choreography was nice. The home dude as Lucifer was frightening.
Mhm.
Like they always play Lucifer out to, you know, like big and scary and like just, you know, like this, you know, mean monster. But man, they made him like slimy and just
Yeah.
vile and fuck. That is where the scariness came from. Like he was excellent. I can't remember that guy's name offhand. Let me look it up.
The Dragon Eyes was talking about like Steven's going to have to eat a metric ton of food and hit the gym like a madman, or wear a padded suit. It's probably going to have to be both because there's, of course, that comedian that did the Eternals, he did put on bulk up quite a bit.
Oh yeah, Camille Nanjiani.
Yeah, he said the main reason he took the Eternals role to take advantage of the unlimited money and resources, like a full-time like fitness instructor.
He knew a long time ahead that he was going to be in the movie.
Yeah, he got jacked.
Like they didn't even tell him what his role was. He had a meeting with them, and they said he wanted to know what his role was, and he said that you're going to be, you know, one of the Eternals. We're not going to tell you who. That way, you know, you can't spill the beans. Just, you know, we're gonna give you this trainer. You're gonna be working out 6 days a week, 6 hours a day. You're gonna have one rest day, and you need to eat 5,000 calories a day or something like that. And this trainer is going to live with you. And
that dude bulked up like crazy.
Yeah, he was ripped as fuck, and they wasted his character in that movie.
Oh yeah, completely wasted his character after him putting all that effort in.
He was the best character, and they completely wasted him. It was Peter Stormare was Lucifer in Constantine.
Gotcha.
And if they don't use him again, I'm going to shit a brick. Yes, they're going to use him again. It's in production. He is back as Lucifer. Yes.
Something wrong. I wish they would have made a good Marvel line of Ghost Rider like how Toy Biz did. No love for the Year of Vengeance. Yeah, 50th anniversary and we get nothing.
Yeah. That absolute garbage that we got.
We got a reissue of a figure that's been reissued, 4 times?
Oh, God.
Different paint
That's the one that I had on my custom Hell Cycle. And I've just had it on there for years with a casting cave head on it. And, you know, it worked only because of, you know, getting carried by Corey's head on there. But I recently went ahead and bought that Nicolas Cage Ghost Rider on 5K, and I took the head off of it, replaced it with my own. Replaced it, like tore out the head because it's a single neck. So I tore the head off of that one and glued the Corey's head on it. And
oh, nice. That looks good.
Is it me? Is it trying to get me? Or is it the keyboard?
You know what's fun is trying to like get pictures of all these chrome figures, especially like Surfer when his head's all silver. It's trying. It can't recognize the faces.
Let me try some. I want to try something. You get a full piece of paper instead of one that I'm building patterns on. Even though it's white.
Yeah, I think you just need the backlights, the issue.
Oh, I had it for a second.
Nope. I almost had it.
I'm gonna figure this out.
Yeah, they got that retro. They said that they claim now that they made the artwork for the retro card at Ghost Rider. They won't rule out doing more because they spent the money on the cards development. But the silliest thing is the card has Dan Ketch on it, and we didn't get Dan Ketch first.
Yeah.
It's like, why do you hate us so much?
The reason I got this one, because this looks as close as possible to Dan Ketch. So I had to go this route.
The camera's pointing straight down to your keyboard now.
Yeah, I know.
I started polishing Avalanche's boots while we're doing it. Yeah, I think I'm going to do a video like on a full process, like on the chroming thing, and do a tutorial. Or a shorter form instead of doing the whole live stream. People having to watch. And I'll show the different techniques of like non-clearing and versus clearing.
Yeah, I'm gonna pick your brain some more, even though you've told me like 10 times.
No worries.
When I get ready to do it, I'm gonna buy some when I sell some more stuff, and me and Corey are gonna split it because there's no point in us having that much.
Yeah, I got a ton.
Yeah, it's a lot.
I can easily chrome every figure I got with that one tub.
Yeah, it's just it's a bit.
Like I said, make sure you wear a mask when you're brushing it out, because it don't look like it's flying around, but it does.
Okay.
I was surprised. Luckily, I had a head cold when I first used it, so my nasal passages were stopped up. But after that first time I used it, when I blew my nose, it was in my nose.
Yeah, I'm pretty bad about that, especially when I'm using my airbrush. Like, even when I'm like painting with hand brushing with my my lacquers, I just don't put any kind of protection on. Like,
well, I'm not big. I'm kind of like I'm bad for not doing my paints. But this is something different. This is black lung.
Not too bad. That's that shit can be ingested.
Yeah.
That lacquer though, whoo, boy, you better get something on you, because
Oh yeah.
That shit don't play. That will mess you up in a heartbeat. Man, come on.
Alrighty. I think that's going to call it a night for on the stream. if you want to hang out for a few afterwards.
Yeah, absolutely. I'm gonna be up for a while.
Jerkmonger tutorial, yes. Yeah, I'm definitely going to do a full-on tutorial with that process. It's, because the results are just so amazing. I think people would like that. Name withheld. Marvel and Hasbro hate Dan Catch. That's what it seems like. It does seem that way. Have a good night. We create. Everyone in the chat, thank you for coming out hanging out with us tonight.
Yeah, absolutely. Thanks, guys.
We got kind of on a tangent going over like talking about the reveals, which is new. A lot of people were doing, so hope y'all didn't mind that. But anyway, remember to like, share, comment, subscribe, and all that good stuff. And we'll see y'all this coming Wednesday. I mean, not Wednesday. What day is this? Sunday. Come on down, test drive the latest models. Everyone. Thanks again. And we'll see y'all next time.
Later.